Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Trainwreckers. This is a very special episode today because we have our first guest star. He goes by the username of Old Man, and I'd appreciate it if you all checked him out. All right, so last session, the party managed to climb over the walls of the Labyrinth of Tyrion, finding a area where the walls were shorter. Upon getting into the new area, they discovered that it was riddled with various different oozes, as shown by all the corrosion that had happened. Deciding to head southward, the party uncovered a baby Ublex, little green slime that they managed to befriend. The slime had asked them if they would return it to its mother, and the party agreed. It wasn't long before they encountered an enemy, a gelatinous cube that they quickly dispatched of, and the little slime directed them to its parent, an elder Ublex that had taken residence in the maze. The Ublex was about to attack them before it noticed its child in Oven's arms.
His name
they had
is
a brief...
Sly now.
Sly, yes. And the Ublex invited them to come with them to its, I wouldn't say lair, but the place it resides. Upon getting there, the Ublex revealed to them that there is another adventurer in the maze, one who had managed to activate a strange arcane gate that old slaves used to use when the labyrinth was being constructed thousands upon thousands of years ago. Or hundreds. I'm not exactly sure how old it is. Wait, no, I'm supposed to know how old it is. I'm a fucking DM.
Who knows?
Anyway, this adventurer had suffered a severe arcane feedback from activating the gate under their own power, and it put them into a sort of coma for a bit. Bandok managed to wake them up, and we rejoined the party with this figure waking up. Old Man, if you would like to describe your character.
Okay, sure, but I'm sorry to say this, but could you lower the volume of the music? It's
just click
way
rhythm
too loud.
and
I can
lower
barely
the.
hear you.
Just bring it down to 1% or 2%.
Yeah, you can set the volume yourself for each person. So just right click on rhythm and there'll be a volume slider. Just put it down right to the bottom.
Oh, there we go. That explains a lot.
All right. If you would like to describe your character.
All right. Just a second. All right. My character is a middle-aged looking man with brown hair and sort of, but not quite a mullet. He's wearing a cassock and has a holy symbol on his neck. Yeah, that's it.
All right. As you wake up, you see a very strange motley crew before you. The closest to you is a large, imposing Goliath clad in heavy plate armor, but yet an almost gentle smile on his face as he sees you waking up. Behind him, you can see a sort of strange-looking man. Albino, white hair. One of his arms is clad in a red and gold gauntlet. And looking closer, you can see dusts of golden scales across his face. Near him, you see a sort of tall woman clad in very nice armor, fuzzy brown hair on her head, and her skin is a very nice caramel color. She has a bow and is sort of looking at you and curious as to what's going on. Next to her, there is a tiny bit scruffy, blonde-looking man who little on the thin side, but you see, strangely, a raccoon on his shoulder. sort of hanging back a bit, you see two other figures. One appears to be a muscled woman, blonde hair, and a sort of scowl on her face as she looks at you. And then next to her, there is a man with long black hair, his eyes sort of glowing with a slight white glow. He's clad in red and blue armor, and he has his arms crossed and is sort of observing the situation and keeping an eye behind.
I just blink in confusion for a couple minutes and just say, what exactly have I gotten myself into this time?
Just want to mention, out of character, I was very confused for the last two people that DM was describing. I thought he was describing the Ublex. I forgot we have NPCs with us. I completely forgot they existed.
Speaking of the Ublex, which is ironically the one I forgot to describe, you see sort of standing near you a woman with long black hair, kind of vacant pupilless eyes, and she's wearing a white robe, and she's looking down at you. I'm glad to see you've woken up. I was worried there for a bit.
What exactly happened? I can't quite remember what I was doing.
You see her point over to a sort of large gate, a bunch of runes carved onto it, in large arch with a bunch of runes carved into it. The more magically inclined know that this is a form of arcane gate. And she says to you, I'm not sure. The gates never lit up like that before. There was a flash and a crack, and suddenly you appeared here. I did my best to revive you and make sure you were comfortable, but you didn't wake up. These people were fortunate for you. These people came along and healed you. And we're all quite curious as exactly what you are and why are you here? She seems to be stammering with her words just a bit. She's not making eye contact with you.
Well, my name is Cervantes Marius. I am a priest of the Church of Kalaka. My mentor sent me on my way to this labyrinth for reasons he did not disclose. When I asked him, he just smiled meaningfully and chuckled a little bit, as always. However, he has hardly ever led me astray, so I'm sure he had a good reason to send me on my way.
How exactly did you appear through the gate? They haven't been active as long as I can remember.
Well, I think I tried to make it work? Wait, is that right?
Arvin goes over to the gate and sees what the whole thing is.
Okay.
Also, it's in my spell school because gates are conjuration, so I should have just mentioning in case.
All right.
Helps.
So, the rest tend to Cervantes. You walk over to the gate. Pretty easily, you can tell that it's a gate meant for transporting and teleporting between two locations. It's sort of, there's a bunch of runes carved onto it, and you recognize some of them that link it to various locations. But it seems that it needs some sort of key to be activated, some sort of item or key. But looking at it more, you realize that it is rather impressive that Cervantes managed to activate it on his own.
Okay. So, funny thing about this sort of magic, it can be locked in certain ways. So, like, you can specify that only certain people that can do it, only if they have a certain thing. If you don't have the thing that you're supposed to have, then sometimes they can leave you a bit not what you're supposed to be, or you leave bits behind. So that's probably what happened there.
Oh, that's probably not good.
I mean, we maybe fixed that. Maybe, I don't. Healing people? Did we fix that? Probably we did. I don't know.
Alvin, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay. I can do that, but I was specifically asking other people. Maybe they could know better.
I've got a medicine.
I'm sorry, you're the one who's specifying and talking about it. Everyone else is dotting.
They do that sometimes.
I can assist if need be. Give him advantage.
Just Alvin.
12.
12? It doesn't seem that he lost any bits of himself, but the downside was that it essentially put him in a coma after activating it.
Yeah,
But Bandok managed to get him up.
Physically, you seem fine to me. I'm not especially an expert, but there's no physical bits missing. I mean, you were unconscious, but you're not anymore, and you're talking coherently, so that's probably a good sign that there's nothing especially wrong anymore.
Thank Lord Kalaka, nothing too bad happened to me. What about you people? What brings you here?
Well, we, Jovengard here
He waves.
brought us to this labyrinth because he believes that there's a certain person who follows a certain deity here who wishes us dead. And he wishes them dead, so he hired us to help. And then that person almost killed us, so now we're regrouping and trying to kill them.
Jovengard walks up to you, Cervantes. Well, to give you a bit more information, I'm sure you know of the scaled tyrant Tiamat.
What happened to not saying the name? I'm just gonna call her the
That's
dragon
what I
bitch from
was
now on.
thinking.
She is now the dragon bitch because somehow we both can and can't say her name, depending.
I went out of my way to not say her name. Damn it, Jovengard.
You're the one that told us not to say the name!
Alvin, to be honest, at this point I've stopped caring. After the shit that's happened in here. Excuse my language, but I'm a bit jaded to the name at this point.
I like that after the fact of him being an adventurer, he only chooses now to stop caring. Like, it's not like he hasn't been through shit like this before. It's the whole
Listen,
reason
this
he's tired.
is the DM telling you I'm inconsistent. So stop analyzing.
Can I roll to convince? Can I roll to convince Bandok to bludgeon Jovengard with his shield?
No.
Can I poke him with my stick?
You still have that fucking stick with you.
Fucking course I do!
That's his in character.
Does she? Unfortunately, I can't remember whether she actually got the stick back or not.
She did. I gave it back.
And yet that magic staff got taken away from me.
Well,
Yeah.
that's different. That was making you mad. It was making you evil.
In fairness,
would
both of them seem to
argue-
have some issues with power hungriness.
I would argue that your stick is making you far more dangerous than my stick was.
Cervantes, you can see them now breaking into an argument.
Yes, it hasn't made me irredeemably evil, has it? Or greedy?
It made you eager to poke people.
The stick
I
did
was
not make
only
me
eager
evil.
to poke people.
That stick did not make me evil. It simply encouraged me to broaden my horizons. In the
That's
subject
not how
of
I
magic.
remember it.
You remember
Didn't you nearly
well.
kill us? That thing nearly killed me too.
That was Bandok.
Oh yeah, no. I think I got paralyzed or something. I don't know.
Because
Either
of
way, fuck you. Your stick bad, my stick good. I'm poking him. Illyria pokes him
Who?
with the stick. Jovengard just poking him.
He just
Like-
goes, Stop.
And she keeps poking him. Just
Stop.
Just,
Flump,
just to
go
prove
get the
her
stick.
point.
Get the stick, Flump.
She whacks Flump upside the head with the stick. You're not taking it from me.
Make an attack roll.
Flump,
Flump?
use roll.
Hang on.
Okay.
This is gonna be bad.
Make an
because-
attack roll, add,
Who's
hold
making
on.
Can
the
I
attack
call
roll?
it
Me or
dexterity?
Flump?
No, you are.
Oh shit. Okay.
So,
Alright.
should I roll
roll-
based on dexterity?
17, bitch.
That hits.
What the fuck is going on?
Alright, roll 1d4 plus your dexterity
Oh.
modifier.
Stay away, you vile creature.
Can I
What-
react
what's
to
going
this? Or
on?
am I...
No, you
Because I think-
cannot.
Okay, everyone's talking over each other. Illyria just rolled an attack with a 17 against someone, and I don't know who.
Flump.
Against your vile creature.
Illyria, roll 1d4 plus 3 for damage.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh boy.
4.
Okay,
You just
you
killed him.
It's a
instantly
nat 1.
you instantly kill Flump, and he disperses into a cloud of mist.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
He only had 2 hit points.
I'd like to cast
No, but it's
Firebolt
okay.
on your stick.
Because he can respawn. It's fine.
Alright, make an attack roll, Gurman.
What?
Who's he casting? Who's he trying to attack now?
Your stick.
Can I put it away before he does anything?
If you'd like to take the attack.
Oh no, God, why?
What'd you roll?
8. I rolled
It's a
an
stick,
God.
dog. You hit him. You hit the stick and instantly incinerate it.
I mean, technically, isn't that more of a disarming roll? So it's like a cold shot.
No.
Oh.
Destroying the weapon counts as disarming.
Does the stick really count as a weapon, though?
No.
She
Killed
just
Flump. It's weapon
killed
enough.
my familiar with it.
Alright, just for the sake of this, Illyria, make a athletics check.
I wonder how Cervantes feels about all this.
Very bad. I'm very conflicted.
Cervantes, you're starting to think you should probably take your chances with the Ublex rather than the party.
I would
Yes.
not blame him in the slightest.
Okay. Can't return.
18!
You quickly yank it before the firebolt sails past the stick.
Okay.
I
Again,
whacked Gurman
so
with
that
the stick,
person
how
is.
dare you!
Will you stop? This is the DM telling you stop being children.
Okay, can
That
I will
person is
kill
dead.
every single one of you as violently as I can.
Bandok just grab both of them by the back of the neck?
Yes. You don't even need to roll.
Oh, let go of me! Put me down! Let me go!
Where's
Actually,
Illyria?
no.
Kill that man! Why?
What did he say?
Why did you kill that man?
What man?
He
I
didn't
kill
she
anyone.
didn't kill a man, she killed a raccoon. Oven simulator.
Oh. Oh. It's still bad. Why would you do that?
That nasty little creature can respawn, so it's not like I made any difference.
Friend Illyria,
Oh, then it's alright, I guess.
What?
I gave you
What?
this. I gave you that stick back under certain conceptions about how you'd use it.
And what were those? I don't
For
remember
one-
having this conversation. Put me down!
Gandalf
Just
Bandok just gives her a
kinda-
deadpan look.
And she's just kind of struggling, futile, because like his arm is a tree trunk.
German just kind of hangs there, remembering the days when he would have this happen to him in school.
You guys turn around and you see Jovengard and Kiana each clinking flasks together and just chugging.
Oh.
I suppose that's an achievement. We drove them to drink.
Didn't he start this?
Ask
Kinda,
him!
yeah.
Go ahead and ask him that!
I didn't start anything. He points at Illyria. She's the one who poked me with the stick.
You're the one who went back on your little, oh, I can't say the dragon's name thing.
Willow, shut up! That's my fault!
If it's your fault, then you admit that you're the one who started all this.
This is
If
getting
we
a
have to
little
pay for
meta.
stuff if we have to pay in character for stuff we say out of character like you tend to do, I think the same thing's gonna have to apply to you as well.
That's fair. So anyway. Well, certainly I may have started it, but let's see. Killing a familiar is not something that I anticipated that would come of this. That's all on you, Illyria.
We've been over this. You can't kill a familiar that can respawn.
I mean, how would you feel if a giant raccoon whacked you with a stick and you had to wait to come back to life?
She says nothing, and she's just like, you know what? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay, what do I have to roll to take the stick?
Athletics
roll-
check versus her
No,
athletics.
he can't roll anything because by this time I've put it back in my bag of holding. And he'll
I
never
would like to
find
roll
it.
sleight of hand to steal the stick.
Both of you make different checks. Oven, sleight of hand, Bandok, athletics. Illyria, make one athletics check.
I thought
With
we were
disadvantage, because Bandok's holding you.
18.
Fuck.
There, I thought we were gonna actually get out of this labyrinth today.
22.
I rolled
And-
two
Oh
11s.
shit!
No, she
No.
rolled two 11s.
Okay.
What's your athletics modifier?
Plus,
Mine's plus 5.
Who rolled higher, Bandok or Oven?
B 22.
Oven.
Okay, so Bandok, you go to reach the stick, but Oven has already snatched it.
Good initiative, friend Oven.
Fucking Batman, I swear.
Cervantes, the Ublex, leans down and whispers to you, "If you'd like to stay here, I can certainly make accommodations."
That certainly doesn't sound too bad, but I'm afraid I'll have to politely decline for now.
That may change in a couple minutes.
That's not ominous at all.
She's referring to whatever hijinks you guys get into in the next fucking 3 minutes.
Friend Oven,
Hmm?
would you like to take the time to resummon your familiar?
Alira's just like, she's now violently struggling to get out of his grip, and it's like, he's not even budging. Like, she's trying everything, like, clinging
Illyria.
onto his arm and kind of just hitting his arm, and she's like, let go!
Bandok just looks at her. You are very lucky I don't know hold person, friend Illyria.
I do.
German
actually do.
respectfully requests to be set down as he is no longer.
After consideration, Bandok puts him down.
Thank you.
Just like
very much,
Illyria
sir.
just put Flump down.
No, not quite like that. It's a distinct lack of terminality.
No, I was using the term putting him down.
I know. But I'm afraid if I left the words in your mouth, you'd actually have me kill him.
No, I'm kidding.
I would appreciate it if you did not kill me. Thank you very much.
Yes, I've come too close to doing that already.
You hear 3 distinct as Jovengard, Kiana, and the Ublex have all cleared their throats expectantly.
Right, by the way, can I just roll a general perception check for the area?
Make a perception check. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Illyria stops moving in Bandok's arm, just like regally clears her throat, and you may continue.
19.
Okay, you see the arcane gate, but that you've seen previously. There doesn't appear to be anything else in your area besides the bed that the Ublux had constructed for Cervantes. You see the little baby Ublex on the mother's shoulder, but you also see a specific carving, one of Tiamat, on one of the walls. Looking at it a bit closer, you can see a bowing dragon at the feet of Tiamat. One scaled hand is extended, and there seems to be a sort of... Well, because you rolled so high, there's sort of an energy carved in around the hand that also is carved around the dragon.
Oh, bug ability of hand and shrimp.
I don't know what he just said, but what? Wait a minute. So, a follower of the dragon bitch sent this one dude into this labyrinth to steal a thing from a giant dragon that was very clearly a worshipper of the dragon bitch. Shouldn't...
Okay, like in character, Bandok walks over to the carving itself, still holding Illyria, sort of examines it, and like, friend Illyria, do you see this as well as I do?
Do I have to make a perception check?
You see it.
Okay. Yes.
You also see the Ublex walk up next to you. From what you've told me, this does seem a bit strange, but I've traveled around nearly most of this corner of the maze, and if you'd like, I could tell you what I know about the history.
I think that would be very helpful, ma'am.
Certainly. From what I can piece together with the carvings, the dragon constructed the labyrinth using all of his followers, slaves, and resources. But to truly protect it, as you know from the anti-magic field above there, the dragon could not do that under its own power. From what I know about Tyrion, books I've read and collected over the year, and knowledge I've collected over the years, Tyrion was in favor of Tiamat, and when dragons reigned, he was the king. From the best I can tell, Tiamat granted him a boon to actually complete the labyrinth, and the final step was giving him a place to reside. I know not how. Or I do not... Fuck that up. Give me... Retcon. Give me a sec. I know not why Tiamat gave this particular blessing, but I do know that there is a... that the center of the maze where his hoard is rumored to be is not in this plane. It was a final gift for all his service in his long life, that Tiamat gave him his own plane for his hoard, too vast to even be contained in the center of the maze. I believe that was the final...
In the center of the maze.
What?
I sensed a portal around the center of the maze. Would that be the portal you're talking about?
This is the portal I'm talking about.
Well, shit. Now we know what it is.
I've been to the center of the maze, says the Ublex. I've extended my reaches there. But there is one piece missing to get in there. From what I know about the carvings, there is a key, a rune key, that is use to activate the gates and open the final one to Tyrion's horde. I know not where it is or who may have it, but it appears to be the final piece in this puzzle of a labyrinth.
Would the portal in the room have required a runestone key as well, if it was to be activated properly?
You're asking me or the Ublex?
If my perception check would cover that, I'm asking you. If it wouldn't, I'll ask the Ublek.
You can assume that, from what the Ublex has told you and everything else that you've pieced together over your time in the labyrinth, that it would be the one to activate the different gates. If you would like, I could point out to you where the center is, but it appears your goal is to find this and you see her kind of scowl for a bit. That vile creature that evades me at every turn. She's referring to the changeling.
Yeah, we got that. She's not Illyria.
Sorry, I heard my name. What?
Just throwing some shade, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I do that plenty, she's used to it. Okay.
Anyway,
Meanie.
I did not catch all of your names. I don't exactly have one, but I would certainly like to be introduced to you all. Kiana steps forward. My name's Kiana. Jovengard.
Gurman Yegan. Pleasure.
Well received.
Cervantes Marius, at your service.
Thank you.
Bandot, good game.
Illyria.
Yes, I get last. Arvin.
Oven. You see her sort of focus for a second, and then... Oven, would you mind coming here? And she motions over for you to come closer to her.
Guys, I don't think she likes Lysai's name. I think she's mad at me. I go over, because I don't really have much of a choice.
I'd like to make an insight.
Make an insight check. Oh, I forgot to even get my dice out. Fuck.
That's our DM, everybody.
By all means, you can take over.
No.
Ouch.
Wowzers! I got a crit fail.
Totally on the up and up. She just wants to give me a hug.
Yeah, Garmin, she
Can
probably
we-
wants a hug.
Can we all make insight checks?
No.
So,
All right, so
I failed so bad that everyone
she steps
else
up to you and
loses.
sort of looks closely at your face for a bit.
she's
As
for a baby
part
daddy.
of the nature of my species, I can sense intelligence, and you seem to have, and she whispers this to you, the most out of your group.
I heard that.
Make a perception
I think you have to roll. I think you have to roll for that one. Will.
roll a
I
perception.
would like it because elven ears and all that, but okay.
Roll a perception check.
While
Oh.
she's doing that, I kind of just whimper, please don't eat my brain.
What was that? Perception?
Yes.
You will have nothing to worry about, Oven. You took such good care of my little one. I could never
13.
imagine hurting you. You don't hear it.
Fuck you.
You hear it, German.
I chuckled to myself.
But Oven, she tells you that she could never hurt you because you treated her little one with such care.
I
But-
stay entirely silent and don't question that in any way, shape, or form, because that would be dumb.
And then she reaches up and touches both hands to the sides of your temples. I shall grant you a gift for the service you have done. And Avin, you feel a rush of knowledge into your brain.
Can Ublex do that?
And then you snap back for a second. You're like... "Ugh." And you know the most direct route from where you are to the center of the maze now.
Cool. Thanks.
I don't plan on accompanying you, but it's the least I could do for returning my child.
You're welcome. Could you let go of my head now?
She's already
please?
let go. Mhm. You all are welcome to stay here for when night falls, but you have a changeling to catch.
Aye, that we do.
And if my guess is correct, the changeling is after the rune key as well. Well, not as well. You're after it, it's after the key.
Would you happen to have seen this changeling recently?
Just yesterday. Tried to wander into my section of the maze, most likely looking for the key, but could not catch it.
Did it look at all injured or burnt?
From what I could tell, no.
Damn.
Which makes it either before it came at us or, it healed, which is reasonable.
Aye.
Had it tried to enter this area of the maze before then?
Well, not this area. It appears to be the last one it checked. But it wasn't a quick enter my section and leave. It was here for hours, and I was never able to catch it. Evaded me at every turn.
So it did manage to explore this area, even though you didn't catch it.
It did.
Alright, so we can't just lay any wait here and hope it'll come back. Alright. Well, one option we have is that we head for the center, set up camp there, and hope we can... If it has to go through that, if it has to go through the portal there, then that would be at least a possibility of it having to go through us.
Here's the thing. We don't know specifically the locations, the portals, very specifically this one that we're standing next to. We don't know whether that can just bypass this whole thing and just go straight to the center, the vault.
Avin, as you shift through the new memories that are in your head, you do know the most direct way to the center.
I do, but I'm saying the changeling doesn't necessarily have to go that way.
No, it does not. From what you can tell from the memories, there are multiple paths to the center. But
I think what he's saying is that the changeling doesn't necessarily have to get to the portal at the center to get to Tyrion's Horde.
You did say the runestone key would be the same one for the portals and for getting to the vault.
that I did, but... Avin, come here one more time.
Okay.
Wash, rinse, repeat, and now you actually have the image in your mind of what the center looks like. A massive, tall, obsidian door with a single hole. It appears to be in the shape of an almost a circle with several points going into the center, and there is which looks like the space for where you would put some sort of key.
Okay, I'm maybe gonna save some time here because DM, just straight up, you're telling us that he has to go through the center. Yes, this is what you're trying to. I'm hoping to pick up what you're putting down here.
Yes, he has to go.
Okay.
The changeling would have to go through the center where the key is.
Okay, here's a quick question off the top of my head. Could we somehow ruin the portal?
Could certainly
could
attempt
we-
to break it.
Like, if we just do we have to destroy the door, or could we just break the keyhole so that the rune stone doesn't fit anymore? Or could we at least, if we managed that, even if we managed it, could that stop the portal from forming?
I personally have no idea, but
Rendarven, this is your area, isn't it?
could work a try.
I would probably have to examine it myself directly.
Okay, all of
I
you,
think-
you all hear a sudden rumbling in the maze. You recognize this as when various different passages and entrances were opening up and closing, but that only happened at night.
Oh, good.
Oh, boy.
Something is moving in the maze. And you see the Ublex is a bit lost for words. The doors only open and close during the night.
Unless
You all need to
Fetch.
hurry now. And the look is deadly serious. Go to the center now. Something is happening.
All right. Then.
You heard the lady. Move.
Aye. Let's move
Safety
out.
to you and your son.
Safety to you as well.
Nice night.
You
little
coming or
slime
are you
waves.
staying, Cervantes?
I'm going with you. This certainly doesn't sound like good news. It'd be best if I were to fight alongside you.
Alright, Bandok's gonna put Illyria down at this point.
That is probably
Getting
why.
used to it.
All right. Oven, you can lead them to the center.
Okay, this way, and I point dramatically with the stick.
That you stole from me.
All right.
I think we have better things to worry about right now.
Jovengard says, Cervantes is certainly right. We should head now. I feel like it could be a guess, but I think something has found the key.
Then we'd best hurry.
All right, Oven, you lead them southward, almost on autopilot. You guys rush through, running down corridors, and you eventually reach a rather large room with what looks to be a pile of bones right in the middle of it. Unless you would like to inspect them, Oven, you know which path to go down to get to the center.
Watch the
While
walls
we're-
on our rears. Keep moving.
While we're stopped for this moment, I'd like to ask out of character, is Cervantes wearing any armor whatsoever?
He is. He has a shield as well as a holstered mace, and he's wearing scale mail, I believe.
Okay, mage armor wouldn't work on it then. Never mind.
Can I just passively investigate the bones while we're walking? While we're moving?
I don't think we're walking.
Investigation check, real quick.
Like just a proper roll? Alright.
Yep.
I'd like to ask if we can all roll perception checks as we're
27.
going through as well.
Yeah, no, you immediately recognize these as the bones of of a green dragon. It appears to be a younger one,
Oh boy.
but bones.
If they're
Uh,
dragon bones, are
and
they
you
of
can-
any use?
I grab bone, just like running past, just sort of whoop, put it in my
All right,
robes. just...
you managed to snag a tooth.
Okay, that works.
Boy.
Yeah,
Dragon,
but they look
get your bits of
ancient and they
dragon.
look charred.
Get your bits of dragon if you want them. But we're
I'll
still
grab
moving.
I'll grab a bone as we run as well.
All right, you get a rib.
Neat.
Sure, I'll
I'm
grab
good.
Old man, you get a claw.
one. Hey.
I think I'll pass.
There are 3 other passageways that lead out of this room, but Oven, you quickly select the one to the right and head into it. The path curves off into an immediate right. All of you go through, making haste, and then you see it. The maze, the previous marble design of the maze fades away into a deep black obsidian color as you get closer into the maze. You're leaving footprints in the ground because it appears a layer of soot has covered the floor. Tall, imposing black obsidian walls on either side of you. As you peer down to a massive set of obsidian doors, intricate, beautiful carvings that you could have never imagined even being created by mortal hands, adorn all of the walls. Depictions of the dragon, depictions of its horde, beautiful depictions of swords, money, and right on the doors you see a absolutely titanic carving of Tyrion. And below him, there are hundreds and hundreds of various different figures just bowing. I need everyone to make a single perception check.
Okay.
Okay, again, to make a roll, see it was
17.
Exclamation roll, space D20, and then plus whatever your modifier is.
I'll send it to you.
11.
plus perception. It's
Okay.
14.
Yeah.
Well, your
man,
perception bonus is 4.
That's how you essentially roll in the chat. You type exclamation point roll, the number of dice and what type you want to use, and then the modifier
9.
you're adding.
9.
Okay.
I got an 11.
Your bonus is actually 4, old man, but
Oh.
that's still 21.
21, easily enough, all of you recognize, and the people who don't, you quickly point it out to them, but you see a familiar figure standing before the doors. A sort of glowing blue key in her hand that looks similar to the one you saw.
Okay, I'm gonna. Sorry to cutting him, but I'm gonna throw my shield.
You're not within 20 feet.
Oh wait,
Oh, is that the range
Who
on
are
it?
we
I don't have
looking
a
at?
range.
Who are we looking at?
The changeling.
Okay, and who does the changing look like?
It appears to be in a base form. White hair draping out of the hood, and a blank gray face with pupilless eyes.
Yeah, can
I'd
I
like-
shoot her in the face?
I'd like to hit it with a firebolt.
I'd like to
Okay.
shoot her in the face, directly, specifically.
And I need an actual range check.
All right. Before all of you do that, the changeling sort of turns around and holds up the rune key, and in front of you, two walls that you did not notice before slam shut, blocking you off from it.
Bitch.
Behind you, two walls slam shut as well. And you hear a voice echoing out. You know, it is very strange that...
Okay, she's monologuing. What do we do?
Okay, perception checks on these walls first.
She has
Yep.
her accent.
Okay, we need to. Okay, perception checks. Look for a way out of this.
Will you let me narrate first?
No, because she's monologuing, so we're just gonna do shit to try and kill
We're
her.
taking the monologue.
Alright, perception checks.
We've learned this lesson. 18.
10.
Are we all doing perception, or
16.
11.
The doors seem to have closed, and looking around you, the maze, the walls have a slight blue arcane glow to them. But there doesn't appear to be an exact way out.
Do we still have that grapnel with us?
Well, even if we do have it, the walls will still be. They're back to their full height here.
Damn, that's right.
So
You all know so little about the maze.
can
But
we try
it
and
does
pry
not-
it open then? Can we?
It does not appear that you care to speak or talk. So, I guess I will have to just dispatch you as I should have the second you entered. And you see the remaining door open, like the one
Remaining?
leading the one leading to the center open, but the changeling is not there. There are
Not
many
this shit
creatures in
again.
this maze, and with this key, I control them all. And you see another door open,
Oh shit.
but slowly. And
Okay,
then,
if it's opening slowly, can we get out of this corridor area into the actual open room?
Okay, let me just. This is me telling you. This corridor is much wider than the previous ones in the maze. But right now I'm going to need. Oh shit! Actually, hold up. I have a map here that I'm going to use. Sorry guys, give me a sec.
no problem.
DM is doing something. Essentially, this obsidian part of the maze is a very seems to be wider, like almost as wide as a dragon. Would be my approximation. You reckon it would be because Tyrion actually had to get into the center of the maze? Oh crap.
The question is, do we have more room if we go out closer to the center, or if we stay?
Not quite so much room, but pretty large cave. Oh god damn it! I never made one for. Wait, no, I do have one. Okay. So, you see a large blue-scaled claw appear from the edge of the now opening doorway and just sort of force its way open, and then you see one head come out, and then another, and then another, and then two more, as what looks to be a hydra pulls its way out of the door, all five heads whipping around towards you. Specifically, everyone who was a part of the Great Shade Manor part of this campaign immediately recognizes a sort of glowing, very familiar glowing energy in all of its eyes.
I hate enchantment so much.
Damn it, this thing's being controlled as well.
There is a quick and you see the changeling land on one of its heads, smile, and say,
Can I just
Name.
shoot her before she says anything?
"This
Oh.
is an
Like,
roll
please.
initiative, everybody."
Hold on. I need you. Hold on. What's the range to the Hydra?
From you, Bandok, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. It's 60 feet from you.
And from me?
70. But
okay,
this
can
is
I-
initiative.
Okay, I need to ask.
I just crit failed my initiative. Thanks.
Oh boy.
You got 0. How did you roll 0?
Because I have
He's
a
got a
minus
minus
one
one.
to initiative.
Yeah.
Oh
His
my
dex mod
goodness.
is -1, so he gets nothing.
Can I ask if I ask Gehrman to teach me the draconic word for something? Can I then command in that word?
Ooh,
that
I got a crit
language.
fail.
Yes, you
Oh
can.
my!
That's 2 crit
17.
fails. I feel you, bro.
And a critical hit. Yay.
So, Cervantes, Avon, Bandok, Illyria, Gehrman.
Okay, I need to roll initiative for a ton of people now.
Yeah.
It's only 2 people, isn't it?
Kiana,
The
Jovengard, the
NPCs.
Hydra, Changeling.
Oh, right,
whatever,
yeah, those 2.
Whatever other Grimleys he has hidden.
I'd roll for Thwump, but
He's kind of dead.
Oh, he's fine.
He's not here, and that's what matters. I'm
Okay.
pretty much out of spell slots too.
Okay, I need the initiative. Actually, I need to roll.
Cervantes, Avon, Bandok, Illyria, Gehrman.
Okay, Kiana and Jovengard. Can you write these down, please?
Yeah.
Alright, Jovengard got 12, Kiana got 18.
Okay, in that case, it's Cervantes, Kiana, Avon, Jovengard, Bandok, Illyria, Gehrman.
Alright. Now I need to roll for the enemies. Okay? Changeling got... that's cocked. I fucking threw that off the table. Nope, that's even worse. Only got around 12. Well, what's our initiative? Oh shit, plus 8. Okay. So
that's 20.
20.
Okay,
And,
so that's Cervantes Changeling.
The Hydra got 10.
10, so that's after Jovengard. Okay, so take a list of this. Cervantes, Changeling, Kiana, Avon, Jovengard, Hydra, Bandok, Illyria, Gehrman.
I knew me going first last session was.
Alright, thank you kindly. Alright, Cervantes, you are up first.
thank you, Bandok.
Alright, how...
And I actually have a map for you guys to look at.
Alright, how far away is the changeling to start off?
Give me a minute, dog.
Well, if the Changeling's on top of the Hydra, then it's 60... No, wait, no, you're a different distance from me, never mind.
Oh, I can't wait for my turn.
Alright, yeah, I'm using Roll20 to make a map for you guys to look at, so this is easier on you.
Alright.
And I will post this in the just main chat.
Oh boy. Okay, so we treat it as one square closer than the Hydra's heads.
1 square is 5 feet. So, Cervantes, you are
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's...
You're about 130 feet, I think.
wrong.
No, that can't be right now.
Which one, Cervantes?
You are 60 feet from the changeling, about.
Huh. 60 feet.
You'd have to
Literally
move up. You'd have to move up like 1 square to hit it.
Alright. So I move a little closer and then cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. What shape would you like your spiritual weapon to be in?
A sickle.
Okay.
A
So-
large sickle. A shuttle? I
You just
think
want a
it's called.
scythe?
a shuttle, more like.
Okay, so your spiritual weapon appears right in front of the changeling.
Mhm.
Okay, I need a fucking thing for your spiritual weapon, god damn it.
When you cast a spell, you can make a
Alright, I have a placeholder, it's just a sword. So... Alright. I put a placeholder right in front of the changing for you.
Alright.
And are you gonna attack with it?
Yes.
Alright, make your attack roll.
It would be force damage equal to 1d8 plus spellcasting ability. One d8. The modifier is
Well, you need to make an attack roll first.
oh right.
1d20
That'd be-
plus your spell attack modifier.
Yeah. Sorry, again, what? I missed that.
Roll 1d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yours is +4.
Alright.
No, it would be plus...
Oh.
Anyway, even... It should
No,
be
spell
right...
attack is +7.
Yeah, so even with +7, that's 16, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
No, wait, that'd be 12 if he rolled a 5.
Oh, if you roll a 5, that's not hit, as the changeling just swiftly ducks under your spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Alright, next in the initiative is the changeling. She takes a look around right at, Bandok, quickly draws up a bow and knocks 2 arrows at once and just shoots them at you.
I think this counts as 2 different attacks.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Character sheet, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, I have like 20 tabs open and it's kind of hard to sort through them.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, so the first one is a 25 to hit, and the second one is a 20 to hit.
That's 1 hit, 1 miss.
Gotcha. Okay, you take 9 points of piercing damage, and using her bonus
Wouldn't
action,
that
it's
be
a
half to 5, right?
half to 5 because of the curse. And for her bonus action, she is going to look at Illyria and cast Hunter's Mark.
Are you serious right now? Oh my god, wow.
Alright, using her movement, she's going to jump from the Hydra's head onto its back, which will give her half cover from attacks.
Oh, I hate her.
Remind me what half cover does again.
Adds +2 to her AC.
And
Just out of curiosity.
how much distance does that put her between her and me?
I'm sorry, the Hydra takes far precedence in terms of things. From you, give me a sec.
Because I counted she was about 130 feet away from me, but then she jumped.
You are very
from
wrong.
Hydra.
She's 100 feet away from you right now.
Oh yeah? I counted the squares wrong then.
Yeah. Well, see, she essentially jumped behind the Hydra.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, like, behind it or on its back?
Behind it.
Okay.
But the Hydra's so freaking big, she will actually have 3/4 cover instead of half cover.
Well, damn.
So that's plus 3/4 cover +3 or +5 to AC. I'll look it up. Anyway, that ends her turn. Brings it to Kiana. Kiana's going to move forward.
Please don't get eaten by another dragon. Please.
She moves forward to the front of the group, takes out a dart, and just kind of holds her turn, waiting for the Hydra to get closer.
I have a question.
Yes.
What size is the Hydra? Like,
Huge.
What class size? Damn. Okay, that spell won't work then.
All right, Kiana's holding her action. Avin, you're up.
Just checking a thing. It is within 60 feet of me, yes?
I'm sending you the map.
Well, I'm within 60 feet of it, so it must be within 60 feet of you, yes.
It is within 60 feet of you, the Hydra.
Is the changeling?
Changeling is 80 feet from you.
Okay. If I move forward 10 feet and have the shatter spell that I'm about to use, just sort of have the changeling just barely within it, and then the rest of it be the Hydra, would that work?
You said the
Because
range
it's a
on that.
20-foot square.
It's a 20-foot square, okay.
20-foot cube, actually, but...
20-foot cube. Yeah, no, you can hit both of them easy.
I just want to double check that, because that's, you know... Oh, no, sorry. It's a 10-foot sphere.
Okay, then you could hit the Hydra and the Changeling, but it would need to be on its... Actually, from where the Changeling is, you could not hit it. You can only hit the Hydra.
Okay, so I'll move forward. That's what I wanted to do. If
Okay.
I wasn't quite in range to get both of them.
No, not quite. So you move forward another 5 feet. And now you are in range to get both of them.
Okay. Shatter and such.
Cool. Saving throw they need to make.
It is... I believe it's Constitution, but I'll double check. Yeah, it's a Constitution 14 is the save it needs to make.
Hydra makes it,
Naturally.
and the Changeling makes it.
Dang. I was hoping on that one. Oh, well.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, just... The freaking damage was 3d8, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3d8. This is what I get from multi-classing everything saves. 9 is total damage.
Is that halved?
Nope.
Okay, so halved to 5.
Alrighty.
Okay. A loud ring appears, but it doesn't be quite as effective as you thought it would be.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move backwards again, because that's the smart thing to do.
Alright, so the remaining 15 feet of your movement, and you move back. Sort of a little bit in front of Bandok and Cervantes. Okay, Jovengard is up next. What is Jovengard gonna do? Alright, so you turn around and see Jovengard sort of focus inward, and a burst of radiant energy appears from him, and then two glimmering incorporeal wings kind of sprout out of his back. And he raises his... He points at the Hydra, casts Hex, giving it disadvantage on all strength checks. Actually, no, he doesn't have Hex prepared. Never mind. So he points at the Hydra, and 2 blasts of radiant energy pop out of his hand as he Eldritch blasts it. Natural 1, and the other one is a 22, so one of them hits. Dealing 12 damage to the Hydra. Okay. And Jovengard shouts out, "Don't let it get close!" And he's going to back up a bit. Okay, ends his turn. Now it is the Hydra's turn. Okay. Alright. It is going to move forward, sort of bypassing your spiritual weapon, but it can't... No, it can. It moves right up forward. This activates Kiana's attack, which she misses, unfortunately. As one of the heads sort of bats the dart to the side. Shit. Kiana's the only one within range, so the Hydra's... Alright, that's 5 attacks against Kiana.
Oh no.
Okay, first one plus 8 hits. Second one plus 8 misses, so 1 hit. Another miss. One more hit. And another hit, so 3 hits. dealing. Oh shit. You see all 5 heads sort of machine gun out at Kiana, each one biting after another. She manages to dodge out of the way of 2 of them, but but 3 of them manage to get her, one in the leg, another in the torso, and one on the shoulder, and she immediately goes down.
What did I say?
You remember that discussion about belts we were having? You know, way back when? Okay. You know, I can't even describe that, just... Okay.
Alright, that ends the Hydra's turn.
Oh, how do we handle this then? Right. My turn. Okay.
You guys can hear from behind you the sound of the rumbling door opening as the changeling's focus has shifted away from the rune key and into the fight.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
just to let everyone know, Zen cannot now because the headphones just shitted, but he can hear us.
All right.
All right, Bandok, you're up.
Yes, I am. I've got... Okay, if I run into close combat range of that thing, I'm probably going to get screwed over as well. So, I have... I think I've got 2 options here. Well, I've got more than that, but it comes down to, do I use my I can use my bonus action for Shield of Faith on someone, and my action, I can A, try to attack it, I can B, command it, or I can C, compel duel it. I would have to ask Gehrman for the words to use in the command, but I would want to command it to do something that would screw over the changeling.
This is me telling you that Hydras do not speak a language.
Oh, that just...
Oh,
Alright, that lowers the options. Okay,
It would have taken too long anyway.
alright. So the question is, do I hit it with my shield, or do I try to compel it into a duel?
I do have the Ring of Animal Influence, so
It's
would
not
that
an animal.
work?
It's not an
Damn.
animal.
It's a monster.
Ah,
Monstrosity.
damn.
Does it have to understand you when you compel it to duel?
No, that's just a straight wisdom check. Well, wisdom saving throw. It has nothing to do with the language it speaks or does not. But of course, that's going to break the moment anyone actually hits it. Which means if I do it now, and if you guys hit an attack in the rest of this turn, it'll be a wasted action. Okay. Okay. Instinct says to throw on Shield of Faith and just charge this thing to try and take its attention away. But I get a distinct feeling if I then try to move back out of range, I'm going to get hit with 5 attacks of opportunity.
Do what you want to do, man.
I don't know whether that's true, and I obviously can't look it up because that'd be metagaming. So
Alright. Alright. Sure. Quick question. If I use my action as an attack, since I get 2 attacks from that, can I use 1 attack, then move, then use a second attack?
Yes.
Okay. Here's my basic plan. Throw my shield as an attack, run to its side, pull the shield back, punch it.
You're running around to its side?
I'm not sure. Any input from everyone else would be useful here. Do I go around it or under it?
Punching it would mean you would use your bare-handed hit dice, which would be like 2.
I meant punch with the shield, not actually
Okay.
punch it.
Also, if you were in any close range to it, whatever I do would just go straight to you because of your curse.
Unless you go for the changeling, which is still further away.
And I'd have
it's
to
also
go.
got
I'd have to
three-quarters
go through
cover.
that thing's attack opportunity.
Since the Hydra's moved, you could move around to a place where it does not have cover.
Oh, alright then. I can do that.
So we have to deal with these two things simultaneously.
What are you
We
doing?
can decide who's going after the changeling and who's going after the Hydra.
I'm going to try and do a thing that incapacitates the changeling. This is metagaming a little bit again, but that's what I'm going to do.
Well, if Alvin and Illyria are going after the changeling, then I think that means I'd better get the Hydra's attention. Okay. Here goes nothing, I suppose. I'm not gonna bother trying to go to its side or anything. I'm going to use my bonus action for Shield of Faith for myself,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna charge straight up. I'm gonna hit it twice with my shield.
Very nice. Okay, you run right up to it. Make 2 attack rolls.
Okay. 19 and a 16, those are +6, that's 25 and 22.
Both of them hit. Roll damage.
Oh, no, that's not. Ignore that. That's not what I meant to roll.
I can't see you guys' rolls right now. I have too many tabs open.
I rolled a D28 rather than 2D8. Okay, so that's a 5 plus 3 and a 6 plus 3. That's 8 plus 9, 17 damage.
Okay. So what you do is you run up to it. You take your shield. You chuck it by one of its heads, nearly slicing basically its entire mouth open as it roars at you. You recall your shield. One of the heads gets cut clean off.
By the way, can I add my... No, I don't want to attack the heads. I'm somewhat Hydra savvy.
That's one of the features of the Hydra. Is whenever it takes 25 or more damage in a single turn, its head dies. Oh wait, no, single turn. Never mind. Okay, so no, you don't kill it.
I'm gonna make, but that's still gonna be a 22 because I can add a 5 to the attack's damage roll having moved 10 feet in a straight line.
Okay, so 22 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Okay, so you hit the Hydra. Any radiant smite?
No.
Okay.
I'm saving that last spell slot for something.
All right, that's your turn. Okay, Illyria, you're up.
Okay. If I were to cast Healing Spirit on Kiana, because like the D&D Beyond doesn't really say much other than you summon a spirit, but what exactly does it do? Can you explain to me?
Give me a sec. Healing Spirit essentially makes a point within range when anyone gets into that. When they enter it, they heal 1d6, I believe.
Okay, so can I cast that on... Actually, no.
Well, may check if that works on Hydras before you do an AoE heal.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move, like, right where Cervantes is.
Okay.
So I have the changeling in my sight, and how far is she away from...
She is 85 feet away right now.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on her.
But Healing Spirit essentially is Okay, it says that whenever a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space, it regains 1d6, but I'm gonna say that if a hostile creature moves into the space, it's not gonna heal.
Okay, then I want to cast Healing Spirit on Kiana.
All right, that will take up your bonus action, but now you guys have an area on the map where it's an area of healing, essentially. And I'll make that, I'll make it pink. How much is that? It is a 5-foot cube, so... Alright. Okay, so you cast a spell and Kiana wakes up, healing 6 hit points.
Okay, so I'll move to the square right below Cervantes, and then that's a bonus action that I just did, right?
Yeah, that was a bonus action.
Okay, so I'll move next to Cervantes and then cast Hunter's Mark on the changeling.
You used your bonus action to cast Healing Spirit.
Damn, okay, then I'll move and I will shoot her with an arrow.
You have 2 shots because of your extra attack feature.
Alright, so then
Make 2 attack rolls.
I will shoot 1 regular and 1 broadhead.
Okay. So go ahead and make the regular attack.
$12.
Did you add your bonus?
Yes.
She rolled a 3+9.
Yeah, that one doesn't hit.
Okay.
Sails by.
Uh-huh. 28.
That definitely hits.
That's
That could
broadhead,
hit.
right?
Yep.
Okay. And it's 1d8 plus 4, I believe. Just to make sure, let me go check. Yeah, it's 1d8 plus 4.
Okay.
The broadhead. Discord, where are you? There you go. 12.
12 damage.
Yeah.
So the first arrow misses the changeling ducks, but the other arrow sinks into her thigh and goes. She's hurting.
Good.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Gurman, you're up.
It's in the Discord. Metamagic twin spell, Chaos Bolt at 2nd level. First roll targeting the Hydra, second targeting the Changeling.
Okay, first roll targeting the Hydra misses, and the second roll targeting the Changeling hits. So go ahead and roll damage for the Chaos Bolt. Would you like to move anywhere? Yeah, no, you can hit it. You're within range.
So it says here that with a broadhead, the target takes 1d4 slashing damage at the end of its next turn. Oh
On a
no, wait, that's
critical hit.
only that's
On
only
a
if it's crit, if it's bleeding. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you were 1 hit away. You were 1 number away from that.
Oh no, I rolled wrong. I should have done 1d6. Oops. Oh well.
Zan, just tell me the total damage.
Yeah, Chaos Bolt was supposed to be 2d6 and then the extra one, right? Not 4d6. I should just stay out of it, let him do his thing.
Oh, he's muted.
Yeah, I know, that's
He-
why. I'm just only going to make it complicated if I... Ah,
So that should
gotcha.
Ah.
Yeah,
You
rolled
rolled.
4d6 instead.
Well, he rolled the d6s. Now he's going to roll the roll.
No, he
Okay,
rolled 2d6 twice by accident.
Okay, roll. I'll say you for the d6s. You take the higher number. Roll 2d8 now.
Yeah, so that's okay. It starts at 9, then add another 6.
So
So
15.
it's
points of
15.
damage. The chaos bolt slams into the changeling and sort of knocks her back a bit, and just her eyes focus on you, Gurman. She's hurting. All right, back up to the start of initiative. Cervantes, you're up.
All right. Oof. Well, now let's see. What we have.
What HP is Kiana on right now, by the way?
6 health points. 6 hit points. But at the start of her next turn, she's going to heal another 1d6 because she's in the healing spirit. And I want you to know anyone who moves into that space will heal 1d6.
Okay, what's Kiana's max HP, by the way?
31. Actually, no, she leveled up recently. So,
Oh boy. Okay, so let's see.
so because
I'm going
of
to
the
cast-
level up, now her max HP is 38.
Okay, so that thing did more than 38 HP in damage and 3 attacks. Jesus.
Okay. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt with a second level spell slot.
Okay, who are you attacking?
The Changeling.
Alright, make your attack roll.
Okay. 1d20 plus my modifier.
Spell attack
right?
modifier, yep.
That would be 7.
Yep.
Okay. 24.
Hits, roll damage.
It's a good roll.
The damage is 5d6.
And the next person to attack her will have advantage.
Five d6. Radiant damage. No problem. Mhm. 18.
Okay, as you cast the guiding bolt, it slams in the changeling, knocking her back a bit. But it's all radiant damage, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You actually see some of its armor absorb some of the blow, but she's still damaged by it, but it wasn't as effective as you might have thought.
Can you give me actual numbers, or?
Did half damage because she's wearing armor of radiant resistance.
Why the fuck is she wearing armor of radiant resistance?
Because she's a bad guy. Go.
Right, Cervantes, that's your turn. Changeling's
That's-
up.
Wait, that's.
Oh wait,
just
no,
the
you have
action.
spiritual weapon still.
I still have my spiritual weapon.
Mhm.
So what I'm going to do with it is, I can't reach the changeling with it. It's too far away.
Yeah, no, it's
Hydra.
like you can hit the Hydra though.
Okay, no, I shouldn't go that far. Okay, yeah, I'm going to attack the Hydra with it.
All right, make an attack roll.
1d20 plus spell fire. Again, that's a 7. 15.
15 just hits. That's this armor class.
All right.
Roll damage.
Spiritual weapons. Where? There we go. It's 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
Yep. So 1d8 plus 4.
$12.
Nice. Your spiritual weapon sinks into the back of Hydra, carving out a good portion of flesh as it's looking hurt. All right.
Okay.
That's great.
Now that comes to the Hydra's turn.
No,
No, it
it's still
doesn't.
it's
It
the
goes to the
changeling's
changeling.
turn.
Oh, Changeling's turn. I'm a big dumb idiot. All right. So the Changeling is going to. What is this Changeling gonna do? Okay. Changeling is going to use their bonus action to dash and run up along the wall about 60 feet.
Shit again.
Not on the wall, near the wall. She's moving 60.
Oh, okay.
Beside the wall, so that
So beside the wall, yeah. So, and she's going to make she's going to make one shot against Illyria and one shot against Bandok. The one against Illyria is a 21 to hit. One against Bandok is a 19 to hit.
okay, so that one's a miss.
Okay. But against Illyria,
Uh-oh.
you take... wow, 1 and a 2 on the fucking damage die. But you do take... You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
A 9 from a 3, of course. Oh, ouch.
Alright, that's the Changeling's turn. Now
Okay, so that's
we
over.
bring it
Me.
to Kiana.
Oh, right.
Kiana
She exists
is-
and isn't dead yet.
She's not dead yet. On her turn, she heals another 3 HP. Kiana is going to move closer to the Hydra, and then use both her attacks to attempt Stunning Strike. Alright, 2 attacks. Wow, both of them hit. Okay, so in terms of damage... Oh, her die increased. 7 plus 6. So 13 points of damage to the Hydra, and it needs to make 2 saving throws against Stunning Strike. Okay.
So that attacks referred to.
Yeah. The Hydra does have advantage because it has multiple heads, and it has advantage on saving throws against being stunned. And let me look at the DC is 14 on a con save. First one, 10 and a 1, so 15 makes the first save. A 1 and a 4 on the second one, it does not make the save, and it is stunned. Okay. That ends Kiana's turn. Avin, you're up.
So by stunned, you mean it's out of it until the end of its next turn, yes?
Let me pull up the stun condition. Yeah. It is stunned currently. It automatically fails strength and dex saves, and attack rolls against it have advantage.
Okay, first I need to know positions of where the enemies actually are in relation to each other.
Give me a sec.
And also, I need a shot called. Should I take shots at the Changeling or the Hydra?
Against the Hydra, if you made an attack roll, you'd have advantage.
The Hydra is about to take a whole hell of a lot of damage this turn if everyone who's already stacked up in front of it goes all out. But the Changeling is taking a pounding, but there's only 2 people focused on it right now.
I think we should diversify our damage. And yeah, I'm back.
Okay, so which one of these is the
Yay.
Changeling?
Changeling is the one
The
down
big
near
figure
the wall.
bottom left.
Ah, shit. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? Okay, I'm gonna go and get up in the Changeling's face because it's an archer.
All right. Yeah, you can get right up into its face.
I am going to use Burning Hands at first level. So hang on, let me think. Wait. Did I not? No, I didn't have a chance to change spells. Fuck, that would have been good now. Alright. Yes, it gets a dex save for that as well. Okay, never mind. I'll use Magic Missile at second level.
going to use magic missile from point blank range.
All of my spells are ranged, except for Burning Hands, which has a dex save, which means it's guaranteed to do less damage. This character's dex.
All right, so roll your magic missile damage.
Alright. So the second level gives it how many? I forget.
Second level is 4 darts.
Okay, so it's 4d4 plus 4.
4.
Okay.
Oh
Wowzers.
my god.
How much? Did you roll
Max
damage?
damage. 20.
Is that
Oh
is it
my
plus 4 per
God.
dart or just plus 4
It's
overall?
plus 1 per dart, and all 4 are going into it. so-
Jesus Christ,
Oh
Oven.
my god, wow.
Brutal.
So essentially, the 4 magic missiles coalesce in your single hand, and you reverse your hand, making them coalesce on the back of the hand, and you pimp slap the fuck out of this changeling.
Nice.
Oh.
That's actually better than what I was thinking, which is just literally Soul Spear.
What I'm seeing is that Batman comic from where he slaps Robin across the face.
Same.
But with a backhand.
Oh,
All right,
that was- okay, that happened. All right.
Jovengard's turn. Jovengard is... What is this boy gonna do?
How's he gonna follow that up? That's what I want to know.
That was
Probably
a
not.
1 in 256 chance, by the way.
Yeah.
Well done. Truly. Children's dice games smile upon us.
No kidding.
Smile upon some of us.
All right,
Not
Jovengard.
Kiana, though.
No,
Isn't
not
she
her.
like your girlfriend? What happened?
Dragons smile upon her because she's tasty.
I joke because otherwise I would cry.
All right, Jovengard's gonna
Sorry.
focus on the Hydra. Actually, no. He's gonna focus on the Avatar.
Yeah, that makes sense for him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to Eldritch Blast her. Advantage on his first strike because of Guiding Bolt. Oh, that's a natural 1. And a natural 20. Fucking Jovengard.
That's quite a despair.
Second attack, only a 14 does not hit, but with the natural 20... Another 20 points of damage to the Changeling. And the Changeling's looking pretty rough right now.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do next.
This changeling has eaten 80 points of damage.
Yeah, well, we did hit her with a fireball once, and she just kind of shrugged it off and kept going. So
Okay, Hydra is stunned, so this is his turn.
Yes, Hydra's stun. It can't do anything on its turn.
Okay. Anyone got something for me to do?
if we kill the changeling, we can take the stone and take control of the Hydra. Just saying.
That's also what I was thinking, yeah.
Okay, I'll send one of my attacks its way this turn.
Okay.
Is it within 20 feet of me? Just
Yeah, it's within 20 feet.
okay. One attack to the changeling, then bring back my shield with a bonus action, and then attack the Hydra.
Okay. The changeling is going to use its reaction to use Unsettling Visage on you, imposing disadvantage. As you go to turn towards the changeling, there's a flash of just horrible, terrifying visage that almost throws you off for a second. You'll make this attack with disadvantage.
Okay, so first one, 2d20. Lowest is 14 plus 6 to hit. 20.
20. That hits. Roll damage.
You look worse in real life.
Okay.
There, I spaced out and then I just heard Tenon throwing shade. What did I miss?
He had
damage.
disadvantage on the attack and hit the changeling.
Nice.
Changeling tried to ugly at him, so he missed.
Alright, roll damage.
6 damage.
6 damage. It
Yeah.
hits her, but she's still on her feet.
Okay, so bonus action to recall my shield, and I'll attack the Hydra.
Make an attack with advantage because it's still sunned.
Highest is 17 plus 6 for 23.
Hits. Wait, is Stunning Strike the end of your next turn? Okay. That's how it works.
4
Alright.
damage.
4 damage against the Hydra. You slam into its torso.
Yeah.
Okay. That ends Bandog's turn. Illyria, you're up.
Okay. Give me a minute. I want to cast Hunter's Mark on her. Yeah, that's a bonus action. Okay, that works. I
Alright,
want to
so
cast
the
Hunter's Mark on the Changeling.
Healing Spirit disappears.
Okay. Hunter's Mark on the Changeling, and then I want to shoot 2 explosive arrows at her.
Alright, go ahead.
Wait, wouldn't it be a little bit too dangerous to fire explosive arrows?
She's
Wait,
away from all of us.
She's well away from all of you.
I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying it because of the
No,
key.
no.
Illyria,
that
make
key.
2 attack rolls, because you already said it.
Oh,
If you blow
no.
up Robin, I will look at you with this.
If it's blown up, she can't use it.
Hopefully.
So the first one doesn't hit.
Concerned about Robin. To be...
Don't you have to be within 10 feet to get the brunt of the attack anyway?
Isn't he adjacent?
I'm right next to her. I got up in her face because she's an archer.
I can't. That's not what the map says.
That map is outdated.
Damn it.
Unless the DM actually... No, wait. Yeah, it's outdated.
Yeah, it's outdated. It's before I did that.
14.
This
I
is the
don't
current
think-
map.
neither
With your
of them
bonus,
hit.
that one hits. So,
Oh, I
what's the
forgot
save?
my bonus. Damn. Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
Add your attack bonus!
Okay.
Plus
so
9 for 23 in that case.
Okay, that does
So-
hit. The explosive arrow doesn't do any damage by itself, but what's the save it needs to make?
Does here.
DC Dexterity saving throw. Okay, so
15.
Oven, make the saving throw as well.
Dexterity?
Changeling makes it.
Dexterity, is that?
Yep, Dex saving throw.
12.
Okay, Illyria, roll damage.
Ah, man.
You didn't actually hit the Changeling, you just kind of hit Oven.
I'm so sorry. This wasn't my
Incidentally,
intention.
I'm remembering the time this changeling stabbed me right about this moment and realizing the mistakes I have made in my life.
Hey, at least now I'm not the only one who set one of our party members on fire.
7.
I'm fairly sure he set me on fire as well at one point.
Oven, you take 7 points of fire damage as the Changeling swiftly ducks away from the explosion, but the explosion goes off and slams into you.
This is
Why
why,
did
we
you
can't
not
have nice things.
Oh,
This
Illyria,
is-
it's not 1d8, it's 2d10 for damage.
Oh, okay. So do I roll again?
Yep, roll again.
Oh,
Because the
boy.
arrow doesn't do any damage itself.
In fairness, I don't really blame you. You were working off of old information. That's not really your fault.
Yeah, we're a bit thrown off by actually having maps included this time.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
this is the first time I'm doing this, so.
Oh wait, I forgot the exclamation. So it's just normal 2d10, or do I add my bonus?
You don't add your bonus, unless you like to do more damage to Oven.
No, thank you! 10.
You take 10 points of fire damage, Oven.
1 9 and a 1.
Wait, what? What's going
Yeah.
on?
She got a 9 and a 1 on her damage roll.
No, I mean with the arrow.
You just
said
took
it
10.
doesn't
You
do
just
damage.
took 10 damage.
No, we're doing damage for the actual explosion now.
So the
Not
arrow
the
itself
arrow
shouldn't
itself.
have done damage, so I shouldn't have taken.
I was aiming for the changeling and I missed her, but it still explodes, and you were in the vicinity, so
Yeah, so I'm the only one. I only got hit once by it though, so shouldn't that
Yes.
just be the 10, not the 7?
Yeah, it's the 10,
Yes.
not the 7.
it's just a 10, yeah.
Okay.
What a waste.
Yeah, that ends your
Yeah.
turn.
What a waste. Yeah, that's.
German,
that's,
you are up.
Alright, I am going to cast.
In my defense, I would have done something different had I known you were there.
I'm aware.
I am going to cast
really
Chaos
sorry.
Bolt again with Meta Magic again. So, the first result's going to go at the Hydra, the second's going to go at the Hedge.
Alright, roll your attacks.
Do I have advantage because the Hydra's stunned?
Yeah, the Hydra's still stunned, so.
Is this second level?
No, this is first level.
Right.
I don't have enough sorcery points to twin cast the second level.
Gotcha.
So here's the Hydra's roll.
Both
Oh.
of those miss, unfortunately.
Lovely.
Even though the Hydra's... Oh, wait, no, the Hydra's roll... Yeah. Okay, that was with advantage, which misses. The Hydra's kind of stunned, swaying around, and it's kind of hard to hit it, and you miss. And a miss against the Changeling, sorry.
Wonderful.
Back up to the start of the initiative, Cervantes.
Can we just kill off the changeling, please? Just kill her off. We gotta get rid of her as quickly as possible.
Okay, give
I'm
me a
fine with
moment.
this course of action.
Guiding bolt does less damage, so I can't use it. Well, I can use it, but it won't hurt that much. Okay, am I close enough to actually hit the changeling?
Like physically?
Yep.
You could definitely move. Yeah, you could move.
And reach.
Yep.
Alright.
And so long as Lyra doesn't fire any more explosive arrows, it should be okay.
Alright, I would do that then. And use inflict wounds.
Oh, nice. Make your attack roll.
Uh, 1 to 20 plus 4.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Spell of
Yeah.
the Angry Cleric.
Wait, was it 4 or was it 9?
It was 7, because you had your proficiency as well.
Right,
So 1d20 plus 7.
13.
That does not hit, unfortunately. Changeling, even though it's within melee with Oven and just got the shit slapped out of it, it still manages to duck under your touch. Alright, the Changeling.
Wait, the bonus is...
Spiritual
it's
weapon,
still
of course.
there, right?
Yeah.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, make your attack
Don't-
against the Hydra.
Yep. Against the Hydra, it's...
Still get
Again.
advantage, so roll twice.
Real quick, do you guys like the map thing I'm doing?
Yes.
Very
as long
helpful.
as it's kept up to date, it's good.
I need to stay on top of that, sorry.
Please do.
Alright. I'm going to move it closer to the changeling.
I'll move it as far as it can get.
Yeah.
Are you attacking the Hydra or the Changeling? Because you can attack the Changeling.
Wait, with the spiritual weapon?
Yeah, it's within 20 feet.
Then yes.
Okay, cool. Boom. Your spiritual weapon moves over. Make your attack roll.
Again.
That one hits. Roll damage.
Let's see. 1d8 plus 4, right?
Yep. Alright.
Huh?
9 halved to 5 because it's radiant damage.
Wait. The spiritual weapon is radiant damage?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Give me
Yeah,
a
I think
second.
that's right. Does it say in the spell that it's reading?
Pretty sure it was force. Force damage, yeah.
Okay, then never mind. So 9 damage total. Add another 4 to that. Changeling looks pretty messed up right now and starting to breathe heavy, holding wounds closed. You see it sheath out a short sword and then make an attack against each one of you, Oven and Servant.
Okay.
What are you? Oh shit! Natural 20 on Oven
Ah.
and a 12 on
good.
Cervantes. So it misses Cervantes. Oven.
I'm getting
Take.
flashbacks here.
I think you might have jinxed this one, Arvin.
I need to do something real quick. I'll be back in a bit, but keep going.
Okay, 12 damage. Actually, no, stay real quick, because it's going to do something. So, Oven, you take 12 damage plus an additional d4 of necrotic damage. Okay. You take another 3 points of necrotic damage.
So total damage is
15.
Okay. Changeling is,
critical. That's really good, actually.
Changeling is going to use its bonus action to disengage and run back 30 feet away from you guys, going behind the Hydra.
Where is suddenly very important once again.
Give me a sec, because I need to decide what it's going to... do. Okay.
Also, does disengage prevent attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
It does.
Thought it did.
I'm
Okay.
literally waiting on my level to be able to do that as a bonus action.
All right.
Okay, that changeling is now down to 96 HP.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, after the changeling is Kiana.
Kiana's up. Okay. She's going to make 2 attacks against the Hydra, attempting stunning strike for each of them. Okay. Okay, first attack hits. Second one misses, unfortunately. So her damage. Okay, 7 points of damage to the Hydra, and now it needs to make a Constitution save with advantage. Which it makes with a natural 20. Rolling crazy tonight. Alright, so that's Kiana's turn. Actually, no, she's going to spend a final key point to do patient defense. Or one strike. Actually, yeah.
Okay, Arvin.
Mm-hmm.
Did I send you guys a new map? I did. Okay. Cool.
Yes. You're up.
Yep. Just
I'm
have
up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oven, you are bleeding profusely right now.
Okay. I have a potion. Because we bought them.
Yeah.
I might advise you to chug that.
Okay, so you use your action to drink the potion.
Bonus action.
Is it a bonus action or is it
Bonus
an
action to drink. Action to feed someone. Potion.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, bonus action to drink. Go ahead.
What were the basic potions again?
2d4 plus 2.
Fuck. Alright.
You heal 5 points of damage, and but you take 2 points of necrotic damage because whatever magic from the sword is keeping your wounds open as they gush blood.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep. Okay. Right.
And at the end of your turn, I'm going to need you to make a con save.
Okay, right now though, make your move.
Yeah. So just gonna say out loud in character, hey, the plan to just fucking take the thing just got a little more complicated because he's hiding behind the Hydra, and that's a ball busting fucking move. So I'm going to move parallel to the Hydra.
All right, the Hydra will get 5 attacks of opportunity
Okay.
because you are within its melee range.
What's its
I'm
melee
currently
range?
10 feet.
melee range.
Mhm.
All right. If I'm
Can't
moving
you-
along the side of the Hydra, won't I still be in its melee range?
Oh, yeah, you will.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
if he's going right along the wall, wouldn't that be 15 feet?
Well, he'd make... I'd say based on where its heads are, you'd only get 2 attacks of opportunity taken onto you. But you can move along the wall and get out of its melee range.
Okay, so, oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's too big a risk still. You do not have the HP to make that gambit.
Okay, fuck it then. I'm gonna have to bet that it's not gonna go after me and go after you two instead. So I'm
It's
going to
bonus
cast... I've got nothing else that I can do, so I'm going to cast Shatter on the Hydra's tail and adjacent changeling.
Okay, what's the save?
It's Constitution 14, I believe.
Okay, Constitution, so the Hydra does not fail it. Okay, 12... So, 17 on the Changeling's end, and a 14 on the Hydra's end.
Fuck!
Alright, roll your damage, halved.
So
You're
that's
fucking
6.
kidding me. That's another 3 4s.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just rolling 4s now. Okay, 6 halved.
So 6 damage to each of them. All right. As the changeling covers its ears, you can see blood starting to pour out of them.
Yeah, that's changing. That's up. That's 102. And a Hydra. That's 80 minus 81.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I can't
after
move,
Oven,
so-
Jovengard.
Got some big swings, that'll be the time.
How much damage to the changeling you said? 102?
Yeah, it's at 102 down now.
Okay. Jovengard is going to look at every single person around here, everyone who has taken damage, and he's going to well, the 4 people up front. Kiana, Bandok, Oven, and Illyria. He's going to use his bonus action to do Healing Light.
Illyria's further back. It's so then that's with me.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this, but
Yeah.
so Kiana, Bandok, Oven, and Illyria, each of you guys heal 6 hit points.
Okay, that puts me back up to full.
Okay, after that, he's going to, seeing the changeling very wounded, he's going to attempt to Eldritch Blast her, but the changeling does have 3/4 cover, which I need to actually Google.
He can't move.
Hold on, how far can he move? Yeah, let me look. He can move to a point where the changeling would have half cover, not 3/4. Wait, hold on, let me see, because this is getting weird when I have to control the NPCs. Yeah, he gets right next to Gurman, but the changeling does have half cover, so +2 to its AC. 2 Eldritch Blasts, each of them is +7, so 2. Wait, what did I just say? +7, so 17 on both hit strikes, but that unfortunately does not hit the changeling. Does hit the Hydra. I'm gonna say because the changeling's behind the Hydra, and the Hydra's its cover, those 2 attacks will hit the Hydra instead of the changeling. If that's
Makes
okay with
sense.
everybody.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha. 13 plus 8, so 21 damage on the Hydra. And he is going to use Radiant Soul to deal an extra 6. 6, as you see him just completely annihilate one of the Hydra's heads with Eldritch Blast. Hydra's starting to look rough. It's bleeding, it's kind of stumbling. Alright, that ends his turn. Now it is the Hydra's turn, and it is no longer stunned.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay, so the Hydra's gonna make 3 attacks, or no, 2 attacks against Bandok and 2 attacks against Kiana. Bandok, what's your AC?
24.
24. Okay, the first one. Wow, both of them miss as you just managed to slam both of them with your shield, blocking away the ones against Kiana. Fucking natural 20 and a 12. That was a shit natural 20. So 2 plus 5, so 7 points of damage to Kiana. Okay.
Okay.
And you sort of see its eyes shift over, and it's going to back up a bit. So now that it's standing over the changeling,
Do we get attack opportunity or?
Yeah, no, you guys get attacks of opportunity. Bandok, you make one, and Kiana's going to make the other. That's a 4 for Kiana.
Okay.
So no.
That's a 14 for me.
That does not hit, unfortunately. And you see the stump where Jovengard had blown its head off just sort of bubble, stretch out, and then this horrible, like, wet sound as 2 heads pop out of where its head was previously blown off.
Okay. Okay.
Bandok, you're up.
Okay.
Changeling has total cover because the Hydra's actively covering it.
How close is the changeling to me?
How close is the Changeling?
Yes.
30 feet.
And
Can you
what's
show us another
the
map?
Oh yeah, I need to send you guys that.
Yes, please.
and what's the saving throw against pulling something with my shield?
I need to look at that because that's a custom item. There it is.
Like, I know it's the DC is a 14, but what do they have to roll?
Strength saving throw.
Where's the changeling?
It's currently hidden under the Hydra.
Let's attack
hold-
its legs. Let's attack its legs. That might work. Yeah?
yeah.
I think
Might
so.
work. I
Old
just
man,
want...
if you really need to go, there's about 2 turns before.
Okay. Does anyone think it's worth me rolling a strength check on the changeling's part to try and pull it out from underneath the Hydra by something metal?
I say go for it.
Okay. Let me pull up the lodestone shield.
Any other input?
There's not much I can do since you're kind of in the way of my arrows. If I shoot the Hydra, then
Nope, he's further than 10
No,
feet away.
I am
Yeah?
more than 10 feet away.
yeah, but I'm behind him. So like, wouldn't it be in his path anyhow?
It's
No.
10 feet of the target.
No,
Yeah.
I have to be standing within 10 feet of the target.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, it's a DC 14 strength save on their part, which I need to add.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone
but-
think I should just not try this?
Not particularly, no.
She's half a hair away from just fucking bolting, so yeah, go for it.
Okay, just to check, is there armor metal?
You don't know. You could certainly try, though. What are you
Didn't I
targeting?
Didn't I roll a pretty high perception check in front of her though?
You did. He got a good look when we first saw her.
Give me a second.
It was like an 18
It's
or 19.
it's studded leather armor.
That's a yes. The studs
Yeah,
are level.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I pulled Kiana out of that dragon's stomach for less.
Yeah. So yeah, it will work. It needs to make a strength save. You're doing it.
Okay, doing it.
All right. 14 plus 2, so 16.
Go. Bugger it. Alright.
Shot.
All right. You still got your bonus action and movement.
I don't think I've got anything. Oh! No, there is something I could do for bonus action. I've still got. Okay, let's see. I've got my channel divinity. I don't think the. I don't think I want to try and beat the changeling in a wisdom saving throw. So. No
Do what
more
you
than
wanna
half its
do.
max HP. In that case. How close is Arvin to me?
Oven is within 10 feet. Well,
Okay, I was within-
it's technically 15 feet away.
Okay, Arvin is 15 feet away. Okay, in that case, I'll use my bonus action for my Channel Divinity Turn the Tide. So that's each creature within my choice within range. So in that case, this is Arvin and Kiana. Regains 1d6 plus 2.
All right. Roll those hit points.
8.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, Bandok, that's your turn. Illyria, you're up.
I'm gonna take a. She's still got Hunter's Mark on her, right?
She does still have Hunter's Mark on her.
Okay, do I have her within my sights, or can I not see her at all?
She has total cover. You cannot see her.
Okay.
But you can-
Can I move to a spot where I can see her?
Let me see.
Like that space between the Hydra's front and hind legs.
30 feet. With your 30 feet of movement, you cannot.
Mm.
The Hydra is actively protecting her because it's under her control.
You know,
Okay.
this is the kind of time where explosive arrows might actually be a viable choice.
Yeah, I was planning on
Yes.
doing that anyway, but if I could have gotten a clear shot, it would. Two birds with one stone, you know?
Yeah.
What if I cast Misty Step?
Oh, with Misty Step, you could easily get behind the Hydra, and
But isn't
I'd
that
say
an
the Changeling
action?
would still have three
No, it's
quarters
bonus
covered,
action.
but you could hit it.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing that.
From the front, it has total cover. From the back, 3/4.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Misty Step, and then I'm gonna shoot an explosive arrow.
All right, I'll put you 60 feet right over.
Well, you could actually fire two, couldn't you? Because your attack is.
Yeah, but is Misty Step an action or a bonus?
It's a bonus action.
Oh, okay, then I've got two left.
All right,
Might as
you're
well.
gonna fire your 2 explosive arrows.
Yes.
Okay.
My last
ma-
one, so this better work.
Make your attack rolls against the Changeling. It's going to do your attack, essentially trying to hit it with an attack, and then both the Changeling and the Hydra will make dex.
Okay. So I roll 2d20 then?
Yep, 2d20 plus 9.
$32.
Okay, so the
So-
first
Okay.
one hits, and the second one misses. Unfortunately.
Oh boy.
So both
But
the Hydra
the-
and the Changeling need to make dex saves now. DC's 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Changeling also got Hunter's Mark active.
Which would matter if I didn't roll 2 14s on both of these.
Fuck.
I hate your dice. I hate them.
The Hydra fails.
That's those
though.
Will Wheaton dice.
I'm an anti-Wheaton. The Hydra fails though, so roll damage.
Okay. That's a 2d10, yes?
Yep, 2d10 plus Hunter's. Actually, no, Hunter's Mark's on the Changeling.
No, Hunter's Mark Changeling. Ugh.
5 damage to the Hydra.
I hate our dice too. Just dice in general.
I think Bandok takes offense to this.
No, but we're not playing a children's dice game.
You slam the arrow into. It hits the side of the Hydra's leg. The Changeling actually blocks the damage from the Changeling, but the Hydra does take it, and you've hit bone on the Hydra's leg at this point. It's charred, 3rd-degree burns.
How much damage is that on the Hydra? Oh yeah, 5.
Hydra's.
The Hydra is at minus 113 HP.
How is it still standing? Oh wait, no. Oh, that's how much damage we. Never mind.
Yeah, we've caused it 113 damage. We've caused the Changeling 102.
All right, that ends Illyria's turn. Gurman, it is your turn.
I'm going to move forward 25 feet. So
I
that
no
I'm
longer have
beside,
explosive arrows in this
25. You're right up with Kiana, Oven, and Bandok, sort of standing in a line.
Yep. And I'm going to I'm going to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level on the Hydra.
Actually, I've got one left.
Give me a sec. Let me see the range, because the Changeling might be hit by it.
One more arrow.
No, but you're essentially torching all of its heads.
If I move forward another square, can I hit the Changeling as well?
Let me see. With 15 feet as the range of Burning Hands, unfortunately.
Alright, I'll just stay beside the line then.
So you don't have any. Just to check, you don't have anything that's got a longer range but the same kind of area of effect.
Nah, I'm pretty, Burning Hands is my only AoE. I'm pretty...
Yeah, the other stuff is all spell attack rolls, so it would have
All
to
right,
go
Hydra's roll.
cover.
Got it.
14 plus nothing.
And it's Dex
Dex save of 14. The Hydra has +1 to Dex, so that's a 15.
That's a success then.
So make
Alright,
the
so-
save.
Yeah, roll your damage.
13.
Okay, halved to
You're halving it up, so 7.
7. Alright.
Okay, so that's minus 120 HP now.
Yeah. The Hydra's just... you've blinded a couple of the eyes, and they're blinking it out. Just flames wreathing around the Hydra. It's on death's door at this point. Back up to the start of the initiative, Servant.
Okay. Just a quick question. Someone was bleeding to death, weren't they?
Oven was. Actually,
that
Oven,
was-
make a
I was
Constitution
gonna
save.
say, but Goman was doing his turn. I need to make a con save.
Constitution saving throw, Oven, real quick.
And where's Sabin, actually?
Oven is right next to you.
No problem then.
I'm actually pretty good with hit points, so...
You close the wound shut and the magic seems to fade, Oven. You're fine now.
Yeah. I'm pretty okay, so if you want to just damage.
Damage is good. I like damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt, this time with a 3rd level spell slot
Gotcha.
at the Hydra, pretty much.
Alright, make your attack roll.
7. 25.
That's a hit.
That hits. Roll damage. 6d6. Fuck me, that's a lot.
What the fuck is he casting?
Guiding Bolt
Guiding
at
Bolt.
3rd level.
That Hydra is gonna flatten the changeling. It's gonna sit on it while it dies.
26.
So, finding the right angle while all of its heads are sort of aligned. What part are you aiming for?
Like the legs.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
How do I want to do this? How do I want to...
How do you want to kill it?
How do you want to kill it? Just give me a basis and I'll go ham with it.
Okay, radiant damage is...
Legs.
Yeah, the legs just explode with light because of the guiding bolt.
Alright, so you raise your hand up, clutching your holy symbol as radiant energy gathers around your hand. It seems a lot stronger than before, and it blasts your arm back with a ton of recoil. The radiant bolt streaks through the air, slamming into the Hydra's front leg, completely blowing both of its front legs off. As the Hydra dies, falling down, all of its heads dropping. The changeling needs to make a dexterity saving throw now. DC 17.
Classy. Tenon.
17 plus 7.
Oh my. Your dice. Your dice.
So which way is it gonna roll out from under the Hydra before it dies?
It's gonna roll backwards, essentially. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the Hydra on the battlefield because it's corpse.
Yep.
Right.
So, let me see if I get this right. The changeling is out of the... I still have my bonus action, right?
Yep,
You do.
you do.
I will
Would
send you the map. Give me a sec.
Would the sword be close enough to...
It's not within 20 feet. Sorry, bud.
But I can move it closer, at least.
Okay, you're gonna move it closer?
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. Okay, it can get right there. Alright, that ends Cervantes' turn. Now it's the Changeling's turn. Changeling, previously where it had an air of confidence and cockiness, it's now panicking right now. and it screams into the air. I took your blessing! Let me see it now! It's shouting out to Tiamat. Religion? The changeling is going to use its bonus action and action to dash towards the door to the vault. Which is... Let me show you the full map real quick.
That's the thing in the corner, right?
I need to show you. Alright. Let's see if the changeling has enough movement to do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action, dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. Changeling gets right up to the door, takes the rune key, using its action to do this, and...
Alright. Bonus action dash, not action.
Yeah. And puts it right into the keyhole.
Shit.
You see from the keyhole blue lines spreading out, arcane runes lighting up on the... as it slowly begins to open. Through the gap that has appeared, the changeling uses the last 5 feet of its movement to jump through.
Well, fuck.
Did she just fucking escape?
Question.
Yes.
Slowly begins to open?
When I say slowly, I mean just like opening up, and just when it was enough room for her to get through, she bolted through.
Just saying, every turn is 6 seconds. And she was at the
I'm gonna roll a
tail
percent.
end of it.
I'm gonna roll a percentile die for. I'd say she has about a 50-50 shot of actually getting through the door on this turn.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna roll percentile. Yeah, no, she gets through.
Alright.
She had to beat a 10, and she got an 11. Alright. Changelings through the door. Everyone, what do you want to do now?
Question. You say door. Is it just a door, or is it a portal?
Now looking at it as it opens, it is a red portal crackling with energy.
Well, first things first. I think we need to make sure we're all healed up.
Okay.
I say we close the door.
I say we fucking follow through.
Okay, but like, what's on the other side?
Her.
Okay, but what else would be on the other side? What do you think?
How can we close the door? Is it
The dragon's hoard, hundreds upon hundreds of magic weapons, whatever the dragon got in its time.
And a non-zero chance of a fully grown red dragon.
It's dead. We know it's dead.
Is it?
Yeah.
Still, I feel like if we were to go into that, it would be a monumentally bad idea.
Whose turn is it in the initiative order?
In
I
initiative
Kiana.
order, Kiana. Kiana's going, are we going or are we staying?
I think we ought to heal, but we should definitely pursue.
The longer we give her, the more chance she has to prepare, and I do not want she has available on that side.
I'm going as soon as my initiative comes around, so...
I'm going, though I'll give Kiana 10 HP boost from my lay on hands as we go.
Kiana's going to use her full action and her final key point to do Step of the...
Step
so
of the
that's...
what now?
Wait, does she have a key point left? Look. Yeah, she has 1 key point left. So she's using her action to dash and her bonus action to use Step of the Wind.
Which does what exactly?
She can take dash as a bonus action.
Oh man, I've only got 1 slot left. Shoot.
That's total of 90 feet. She can get right up to the door.
Oh, I've actually got 3. Never.
Okay. Kiana's up to the right of the door. For the sake of this, we can keep the same initiative if all of you are running through the door. If you're not, we're going to have to change it up.
I'm cool with going.
I'm going.
I'm going.
All right.
I'll go along with them.
Might as well, since everyone is going.
Yeah, and more healing is better.
Yeah.
Is the Ovengard going?
Jovengard is running as well. We almost have her, let's go! He's yelling as he goes. Alright, so all of you rush forward. The portal is open fully now. Red, crackling energy with sparks of black lightning coming off of it. You all
Can I?
run.
Yeah. Do I have to use a turn to heal, give Kiana a boost on our way through, or?
No. At this point, I'm just, for the sake of brevity, you can do it, and everyone's going through right now.
Okay.
Alright. As you all step through, the first thing you do is trip on what looks like a small hill of platinum pieces.
Gee.
As all of you start to slide down, trying to grab the end, but it looks like a giant, massive pit of just gold, platinum, silver, copper. There are hundreds of swords, shields, any weapon you can imagine sticking out of this. There's gems. There's large, small gems. And you're almost blinded by it. As you guys are falling down into this pit of gold, you take a look around. You're almost like sliding down a hill. You take a look around, and it just stretches out as far as your eye can see. Gold, jewels, weapons, everywhere. You don't even think you can see the end of it. It's a massive, just Scrooge McDuck level pit, and you have no idea how deep it is with all the gold.
Can we see the changeling anywhere in sight?
Make a perception check. Everybody.
9.
4. 12.
5.
9.
23.
Yes.
Okay. What's this changeling stealth bonus? Did anyone beat a 28?
No.
You guys do not see the changeling.
Shit. That shit
Okay.
is really slick.
You've gotten to the point where you guys can stand up now.
What about Kiana and
Oh, they need to roll too. Jovengard got an 18. What's his? +2, so 20. Unfortunately, no. Neither of them see it. You guys stand up now, just looking out through this massive horde of treasure. And I need everyone to make another perception check.
I was going to say, distracting as the massive goal might be, could I make an investigation check to see whether I can see where
21.
what's her name might have come through, where she might have
Where?
gone.
The changeling? Yes,
Yeah.
make an investigation check.
another 9?
Illyria, we need a
Hmm?
we need a perception check from you.
Oh, okay.
24.
Okay.
Nine.
Oh, okay. Oven, you see a clear path of where someone trudged through the coins, but it looks like it disappeared. And everyone with your perception check, can no one interrupt me for this because I'm about to narrate something important.
All right.
Boy.
Okay. Looking through the unimaginable riches that the board contains, your eyes find a single point in what seems to be the center. It's nearly 200 feet away from you, but you can see what appears to be a massive gilded pedestal encrusted with diamonds, rubies, emeralds, all the gems you can imagine, decorated in this beautiful pattern. And sitting on top of it, much like a sword in a stone, is a single, intricately carved but plain-looking sword. I need whoever wants to make a history check.
Although
Okay, who's
Hmm. History is...
I've got history plus
Avon.
5.
Avon
do
has our
I.
best history.
Yeah.
All right, I need 3 people total.
Okay.
Me,
Avon, what's your
Okay.
history bonus?
6.
Avon,
Okay.
Illyria, and German roll.
Yep.
Crit fail. Ouch.
Okay, that's crit fail for Avon.
12 for me.
10 from me.
All the f***ing times.
Who got the highest?
German did.
With a
Wait.
what?
Got
12.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. German.
Yeah.
I will allow you to roll religion to redo this check and asking your patron for knowledge.
All right, I will do so. $14.
14. All right. Immediately in your mind, you hear Dagon go, "Get the sword. Luck blade." This is, German, this is the legendary sword that allows the user to cast Wish.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, if it would be anywhere, I suppose it would be in a dragon's horn.
I've been waiting this entire campaign to get my hands on a sword. Oh.
You've been waiting for that sword for approximately an hour and a bit since you heard about it.
German, do you tell this to the rest of the group? Because only you know what it is now.
Not this particular sword, but just a sword in general. Got affinity towards swords, but
I do.
I wanted this one.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
I inform the party that this is in fact the luck blade, which lets people cast.
And you see, climbing up the pedestal, the changeling.
Oh,
We have
bugger.
to kill her.
Can I shoot her?
Going for you would have to make the attack with disadvantage because it's 200 feet away from you.
I can I can cast Eldritch Blast for up to 300 feet.
Make an attack roll. This
really
is
want
one
that
attack
sword.
roll.
This is their one chance. Do it.
I get 2 missiles from Eldritch Blast. Do I still get them both?
Make your 2 attack rolls. First one misses, second one hits. Roll 1d10 damage. This is coming down to the wire.
8.
8. Give me a second. I'm looking for all the changeling stuff. Yeah, no. That hits the chain. Sorry, guys. The changeling took its other potion when it came through.
God damn it.
You just came up with that idea, Justin.
Can I just shoot her anyway? Can I shoot her anyway and then cast Hail of Horns, please?
Before you guys do, this is important, so please be quiet. The Eldritch Blast hits the changeling in the back. She stumbles on the platform. The last edges of her strength, she grabs the hilt of the sword, pulls it out, weakly turns toward you guys and goes, "I did win in the end." And then nothing happens. Work! Damn it, work!
Oh
So
my
it
god.
requires attunement.
Yep. Yep.
And then there's a rumbling.
Uh-oh.
The entire treasure hoard seems to shift. a massive mound of gold rises up, and then you suddenly see nearly the size of an entire office building each, two leathery wings, red in color, out from the gold.
Ovid?
A giant form rises from the ground.
Please,
Guys,
stop trying to convince me my hunches are wrong.
Bigger.
Guys, I don't think the dragon is dead.
Hey, remember all of the times that the DM told us it was definitely dead?
And you
I
believed
do.
it?
Yeah.
I remember very clearly.
I remember the one time I heard it here.
See, and he's new.
Yeah.
Of course the DM lied to us. What fun would it be otherwise?
You see the changeling
Filthy,
look
dirty
up
liar.
in absolute horror as a single clawed hand reaches out and grabs her. You all hear a massive rumbling voice. You dare. Perception check. He sees you.
Well,
Hello.
fuck.
I
Oh
wave.
shit.
I take it we just don't get a chance to roll stealth.
I need you. Okay, I
can cast right now. I can cast passage without.
I want you all to let me know. Would your characters have taken anything
No.
upon seeing the
No.
horde?
No,
No.
Fuck no.
I was more interested in the changeling. That was really
Yeah,
high
yeah.
priority.
So
We were all after revenge.
I would have been the
Yeah.
type, but I had way higher priorities like living because I know this thing has sneak attack.
I will admit that
Plus,
I
you've
took a
been
minute
stabbed
to
by her.
admire the horde because shiny things, but under no circumstances would I be stupid enough to take anything.
None of you took anything.
No, hell no. What if
Okay.
it's cursed?
But the NPCs did.
Uh, roll
I
percent,
don't
I'll
think
die.
Rovengard would.
Jovengard wouldn't. Kiana did not.
Okay.
Oh.
German, if your girlfriend had gotten us all killed and eaten by a dragon alongside her.
Okay, but she didn't. Calm down. Fine. It's okay. We're not gonna die today.
I was 3 seconds from picking her up by ankles, turning her upside down, and shaking her till stuff fell out of her pockets.
Or you could have thrown her at Tyrion's mouth, and you'd be like, "Here, we brought you an offer.
In a.
We humbly offer you this."
Even though Tyrion looks like he's moving slow, in less than 10 seconds, he's already within 60 feet of you all.
Oh boy.
He's and German, you know how big ancient dragons are. Tyrion is far larger.
Well, shit.
Hello.
His size is colossal, not gargantuan.
Yeah.
I
wave-
would have
wave again.
gone with fuck huge, but okay.
Leaning down, Tyrion the tyrant looks all of you in the eyes. Why are you here?
To kill her.
To kill
To kill
her.
her.
Kill her.
Takes a look at the changeling. And why do they want to kill you? The changeling can't even breathe at this point. Tyrion lessens her grip. And the changeling looks at him. Tyrion, Tiamat sent me. Turn on them, kill them, and the dragons will rise again.
Did she just tell a dragon what to do?
Also, Tiamat told her to come here to steal from your horde. Also, just wanted to...
As you say that, Oven, Tyrion looks at you, looks back at the changeling. Your goal was to kill her, yes?
Yep. Nodding very rapidly.
Yes.
Yep.
And the Tyrion's... By now, his tail has snuck behind you guys, blocking...
Oh fuck. We're dead.
And he sets the changeling down in front of you. Not so much as sets, as more slams. The changeling gives a cry out as its legs shatter from the sheer force of the dragon, and it is
Jeez.
helpless before you. Do it.
Well, who wants the honors?
I
It's
do.
Jovengard's.
She killed me. She tried. She took my face and she killed my familiar. I'll shoot her
Illyria.
in the face right now.
Yeah, Illyria
Illyria.
gets it. Yeah.
No.
It's
kill
Jovengard,
her.
Jovengard's.
Jovengard walks up to you, Illyria. Shall we?
Yes.
I
So-
feel like Avin should get a hit, considering he got stabbed by her twice.
If
I'm
Alan
good.
wants to stand
I'm good.
between Jovengard, Illyria, and a kill, I am not going to stop him.
So,
Avin,
My-
can,
my
can
question-
Avin use fire spells though? He can use a fire. He can do burning hands, right?
I'm fine. Thank you. I'm fine.
No, you can set my. You can do it by proxy. And set my arrow on.
Okay, but you should
German's
be a
better
little
for that.
more careful with the horde. Like, don't do anything that could actually,
You can't set gold on fire.
Just gonna throw it out there.
Do
Maybe
it!
Let's not waste time
I
quibbling.
will.
Okay.
What he said.
All right, so Illyria aims an arrow right at her face.
Jovengard goes behind her, grabs her by the back of her hair, and yanks her up and puts her right to the front of your.
Illyria, she whispers with a barely contained rage. She's like, "This is for."
This is for my friends. Do it, Illyria.
No, she shoots her right in the face.
You pull back your bowstring, rage and anger coursing through your veins, and time almost seems to slow down. You let the arrow fly. It moves almost like it's moving through solid matter. And you see it. The arrow tip enters through her forehead, breaks through the skull, and tears out the back of her head as there is just a big hole in her face. And Jovengard flings her body back as it just falls limply like a rag doll to the ground, blood pouring out of her head.
As an afterthought, do you want us to clean that up also when we leave?
Let her corpse bleed to death and.
The dragon picks up the corpse with the claws, opens its mouth, and just whoop, right down its gullet.
Okay, that's cool too.
The dragon leans down, crossing its arms in front of you with a as it hits the ground. Its head is bigger than like 3 minivans.
He's a big boy.
So, who are all of you?
People adventurers.
Speak!
We're adventurers that apparently Tiamat has it out for whatever reason.
Tiamat. Long ago, she was my patron, but time has far passed. Adventurers, you say?
Yes, that's right.
Thousands of years have gone by, me seeing them. Many have even tried to kill me before. So, my question is that your purpose here?
Nope. Nope.
You have no interest in killing.
We seek
Absolutely
adventure,
not.
Lord Tyrion, not death.
And knowledge.
Well spoken. It would be a fool's errand to attempt. It's been thousands of years since someone came here.
Ready.
Thousands or hundreds. Time is strange in this plane. How's the outside world? Has it changed?
Wouldn't know. Haven't lived that long. Probably not.
Do the dragons still rule?
We're
Okay, out of character, I feel like you should tell him the truth, but at the same time, if we do, he might be like, "Oh, okay, let's fix that."
I don't
Okay,
know
so-
whether that's true. I don't know anything about the setting.
actually, that's a point. None of us actually know anything about the setting out of character.
Okay, I'm assuming.
could we-
Yeah, I'm assuming
Like,
that.
can
they
we get
don't,
a bit
and
of a
if we tell
rundown
him-
on that?
Tyrion's gonna tell you. You can tell him that dragons don't rule.
You are the first dragon we have ever met, Lord Tyrion.
All those lesser ones must have died out. I have been here as long as... And I'm sure you're all curious as why.
You're cutting out
You're-
so much, dude.
You're cutting.
Oh,
Yes!
am I?
You are-
Fuck.
Yeah.
Am I? Shit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
very,
Two words
you're
and then
very much.
Okay.
And this is really important.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now? I'm talking in complete...
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
You should use a voice modifier.
I'll use a voice mod
No,
instead of
don't.
destroying
Yes,
my...
please.
I won't.
Oh
I
wait,
won't. I
no,
won't.
we
I
can't
won't.
do that.
I won't. Long ago. There's 6 of you, right?
7.
Five players.
But,
All right.
players, yes.
Going down the list, that would be Bandok. Goliath. Why do you think I made the labyrinth and sent myself into isolation?
Perhaps you had accomplished all you wished with our world.
That's part of the reason. But as the myths should tell you, it was out of fear. Do you all know what the Tarask is?
Yeah.
Oh god, that was terrible.
It's a robot, apparently.
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 It is.
We have heard tell of it,
destruction.
Lord Tyrion.
It is the only thing in this plane, this world, that could even come close to killing me. At least I thought back when I was a sniveling whelp. I decided to fight it one day. That was the biggest mistake I ever made. And you see now, one of his back legs, where there should be a back leg, there is none.
Gee.
That thing we fought did that to him?
No.
We've never come close to a Tarask. You'd know we'd be dead.
Oh no, wait. What was that thing we fought?
Be here.
bet you-
We fought a bear here and a Hydra. The Tarask is the thing that's currently trapped in that human city being farmed.
The
Or
battle
more
was
accurately,
long
butchered.
fought. I fought it for what seems like months. It would never go down. It always bounced back. My breath did nothing to it. So I fled. I brought it down, beat it as much as I could, and then I ran. I've been sitting here in fear of the Tarask for most of my life. It taught me that I wasn't immortal. I wasn't all-powerful, and I certainly was not the strongest being in existence. Sort of looks contemplatively for a bit. So I hid. I fled. I gathered all I had gotten over my long life, and I built this labyrinth. In hope that it would be enough to keep it, but nearing the end of the construction, I knew it would not be. So I asked Tiamat to send me to a planar portal as a final wish for doing her will. And she did. It was the last boon she granted me before she left and abandoned me to this hellscape of isolation. I was a fool to think it would protect me rather than entomb me in here. In a way, Tiamat cursed me. This separate plane of existence is linked to the elemental plane of fire. which keeps me sustained in an endless cycle of aging and immortality that I cannot break. I know not how long it's been since I've been here, but I know that everything I thought, everything I believed in was wrong. There isn't a good, there isn't an evil. Everyone just is. And I learned that. You are the first people to have entered here in as long as I can remember. It's been years since I had someone to talk to. And for that... And you see he's kind of struggling just a bit to say this next part. Thank you.
It is our honor to speak to such a venerable being.
As it would, sorcerer. You... And he leans down to look at you, German. I shall grant each one of you a boon for helping me from this isolation. And he reaches out with a single claw and touches you, German, right in the chest.
I try not to fall over.
He's surprisingly gentle for a being of his size.
I'm surprisingly frail for a being of my size.
Being has taken hold in you, and he says this out loud to all of you. Be wary, sorcerer. This being may not be all it seems. He turns to you, Illyria. Ranger. I have something for you. And you see him plunge his arm nearly all the way deep into the gold pile and pulls out between his two claws a bow. It is made of silver and gold, etched beautifully, and the string seems to be, and as he hands it to you, as your hands grasp it, a string forms made of pure radiant energy.
Shiny!
I picked this up in my early days, and it's been a nice part of my hoard for a while.
It's beautiful.
You'll have more use for it than I.
I can
Thank
hear the
you.
sparkles in her eyes.
Oh, it's so shiny!
Is her last name Armstrong?
Illyria Armstrong.
You, wizard. I remember slaughtering hordes and hordes of mutants. I have something for you. And he reaches down and pulls out between his claws what looks like a very nice, well-kept spellbook. He holds it in his hands and sort of pinks a lock off. There seems to be a bit of resistance, but just tears through whatever magical enchantment was keeping it closed, and he hands it to you. This should increase your repertoire a bit.
Thank you.
Paladin. What do you stand for?
Bandok considers.
Say Children's Days game.
That would be fucking weak if you said that.
I'm afraid I can't actually say that. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I don't. I've got an idea. Anyway, I suppose it changes, Lord Tyrion. For my friends, and for all those I see suffer before me.
Simple, yet noble. I have something for you. He reaches down and actually reaches to the side and pulls out it's sort of like a potion rack, almost. And there's 3 of them. Here. Oh wait, no. Oh no, that's shit. No, that was a different
That
one.
was someone else's, isn't it?
That was someone else's. That was actually Cervantes's. I fucked up.
Well,
All right. I'm a scatterbrain DM. Ignore me.
we're used to it.
What would you like? A weapon, perhaps? Armor? An item, perhaps?
I need no weapon, Lord Tyrion.
Well said. Give me a minute.
Imagine he hands you a pair of dice.
They're the greatest dice in the history of dice. Thrice per day, you get a nat 20 without trying.
That would just make me a Tarask, though.
Is that what Taras can do?
Not exactly, but also kind of. It's one of the things they can do.
That seems fair. I mean, they are like basically the world's.
Yeah,
They're
between
basically
that,
aren't they basically primate murder?
basically, yeah, between that, the 676 HP, the 5 massive attacks per turn, the legendary actions, the magic resistance, the 25 armor class, and a lot of other things to boot.
He
Yeah.
he hands you a essentially a gilded book that looks like has sapphires, topazes, and emeralds and amethyst and carved onto the front of it. You need no weapon, for you alone will be enough. But you will go places. Bandok Good Game. He says your name, and none of you have said your name. And he hands you a book. Read this. You'll get something out of it.
Oh shit, a skill book.
This is a tome of leadership and influence.
There it is.
You cut up there.
Yep. Cleric. I have this for you. And he hands you a essentially a potion rack with 3 potions that are shining with they're essentially glowing with a sort of golden energy. And yeah. Here. This will heal any ailment and any physical wound imaginable. You'll use these for good.
Certainly.
He turns to turns to Jovengard. Jovengard goes, Lord Tyrion, the death of the changeling was enough. I avenged my friends. If you won't take an item, then, and he scoops up in his hand essentially a handful of gold and platinum pieces and essentially dumps them on Joven. It's a bit heavy, and Jovengard kind of falls down and is like, eh. Take as much as you can carry. And Kiana's like, I'll take that deal.
Of course.
Travel well, adventurers. And maybe our paths will cross another day. I assume you don't want to walk through again.
I think you cut out there.
I assume shit. He's essentially asking you, do you want to walk through the maze again to get out of here? Or he'll do something for you to get y'all out of here.
Honestly, at this point, Illyria has stopped looking at like the shiny bow, and she's just kind of staring at him. And you're a dragon.
She's starting to cry because Devlin is.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here as soon as possible.
Yep.
Ranger, why do you cry?
Like, she tearfully explains that she lost her familiar to a Bahir that was sent by the Changeling. I don't feel like voice acting that. And he was red just like you, and he looked, it was a tiny version, and she's incoherent at this.
He looks to you. Live well then. Live in his memory.
So, out of character, he, what exactly did he do to me, or did he just give advice that Dagon isn't on the level?
Oh, no, you don't know what he did to you. He did something.
What?
Oh boy.
You don't know yet.
Oh, lordy, lord.
As though having to deal with whatever Dagon expects of me wasn't enough, now I have some unknown something or another placed on me by a giant red dragon.
I
He's
kind
also
of wonder.
a giant bored red dragon at that.
I
What
kind
if
of wonder whether you just check your junk just in case.
Do you?
I mean, it's happened before, so I might as well.
Okay, I didn't hear any of that because
nothing
all
happens. Nothing
Vicky
happens.
mentioned that,
Your
but
junk is.
Are we checking to see if Gurman turned into a woman again?
Yes,
I am still normal, Gurman. The dragon, the ancient dragon, Tyrion, did not change you into a woman.
I'm still Gurman, not Gurniqua. Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Worth making sure. It's all I'm saying.
I am.
You'll find a surprise for you. And then he snaps his claws, and all of you are now out at the entrance.
Where is Joe?
For a minute there, I thought you were going to be like, all of you are now the opposite gender. I was expecting that. I don't know why. I just was.
Yeah, fuck all of your genders.
That would have been great.
That's funny.
No, but seriously, where's Joey?
Oh my god, Joey, I forgot about him.
Yeah, I need to know where Joey is now.
All right, what are the parameters of Fine Steed?
Well, let me just read you that.
I have your character sheet pulled up.
What exactly do you need from that? I mean, Joey's got his profile in the companions.
Have we established that if Joey can climb up mountains shit, or can he not?
Mountains,
not
walls.
you're
Not
seeing-
mountains,
you're
but can he climb?
Yeah.
No.
You can try to communicate with him telepathically.
Oh, can I do that?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So you try,
Yep, I'll try it.
and you make the teleconnect bond, and you can see out of Joey's eyes, and he is currently now Joey. You know, I need to actually roll a percentile die, see what area of the maze he fucking ended.
I'm pretty sure he rolled a 1 last time, so...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was how bad he was doing. This is just what flavor of bad he's going to experience. Oh, that's the worst possible one. Great. So you see out of Joey's eyes into this mass of, it looks like a funnel web spider's web. And it's just like an entire section of the maze, this giant room completely filled with spider webs, and there's giant spiders of hundreds of different colors just roaming around this area, and Joey is currently being eaten by a spider.
Well,
A
shit.
giant spider.
Lovely.
You guys are so lucky you didn't go into the spider part of the maze.
Oh my god, I would have bolted. Like I would have abandoned all. If there were spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Joey's currently getting eaten by a giant.
Okay, so everybody bow your heads. Joey.
Joey.
Yeah.
You didn't even have him for 1 day.
And I can
Maybe
assume.
name the next one a less inauspicious name. Like, I don't know, Yugi. Or hell,
Fuck you. All right, so items.
Well, in fairness, he's living up to his name.
All right.
Okay, but wait, hold on. Experience points. Hello.
Oh yes, XP. So for the sake, the
Plus.
session's essentially ending here, and the next session we'll do a cut back to the town. So XP. All right. So the Hydra was worth 3,900 experience points divided amongst you. Old man, you were here for a. You're a guest here. Do you want to be here next session?
If at all possible, I would say yeah.
Sure, guest for 2 sessions, and then we'll continue on with the other stuff. So, between the 5 of you, split 3,900 EXP. Hydra. How much is the changeling worth? I have it somewhere here.
We're dividing it 5, right? That's
Hang on,
Yeah,
let's just get the
780
let's
each.
get the total and then divide
Okay.
it.
3,900 from the Hydra.
Okay.
Don't forget last session either.
I added that already. Is 115 and then plus 500.
Yeah,
So 615. For the sake of convenience, could you take that off again, Willow?
Okay.
Thank you.
And for the changeling, you guys total XP from the changeling was 6,000.
Jeez.
And divided by 5, you said?
Yep. My roommates are screaming. My hallmates are screaming.
Divided by 5.
That's 1,200.
That's 2,103 total.
No, 1,200. Oh, right. Okay, you're in total.
I have a calculator. Give me a sec.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. DM will just do this for you guys, because there's another thing, too.
It's 2,103. That's the total for each of us.
So we each get 2,103.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So, items. Let's go.
Is that 2,103 or?
Yep.
Yeah. Zan, you have no idea what Tyrion did.
Of course I don't.
Can you roll a check or something?
You by all,
Have
Okay,
we
this-
reached level 5 yet?
What would I...
all of you are level 5, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I just need to check something quickly. It was 615 XP from last session, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's plus 780 each for the Hydra, and then plus 1,200 each for the Changeling, right?
Yep.
That's 2,595.
2,195?
2,595.
Okay.
Okay.
What was the first one? 3,900, you said?
Okay.
3,900 5 ways.
3,900 plus 615 for the previous session.
Why is it telling me
plus-
that I'm level 4 if we're 5?
No,
What
it
was
wasn't.
Was it 6,000?
It wasn't 615. It wasn't 615 total. It was 615 apiece, wasn't it?
It was 615 apiece. I'm doing it all. I'm adding all of the numbers together and then dividing it by 5.
Could you tell me the total again? I think I fucked
Okay.
up here.
6.
Give a minute. I think Casey and I are just trying to hash out what it actually is.
10, 5, 1, 5. 1, 5 divided
Math is
by 5 equals 2,103.
Okay. So that's, I'm adding 2,103.
Okay. Oh, I get what you're doing. You're giving the XP from last session to Old Man as well.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be 615.
All right, Bandok, you from Tyrion, you gained a tome of leads, which, when read, for 48 hours over the period of 6 days, it will permanently increase your charisma by 2 and change your maximum charisma to your maximum possible charisma also goes up by 2.
Oh boy, that's
I get the feeling this would be even better if it wasn't for the fact that I screwed my character creation so badly because I had no idea what I was doing at the time.
Okay, so did we all reach level 5 or are we all on our way to level?
No,
You
you were all
are
level 5
already-
already.
Oh, okay.
There
Well
was no
then-
level up this time.
Someone help Willow, please.
So what was
Okay,
your
Willow?
number?
I'm so bad at math.
Bandok, what did you
Add
say it was?
2,595.
Okay,
Okay.
I did.
I'll go with that then.
Okay, that's for everyone but Old Man. Old Man, you would add 1,980.
all right.
Okay, so I add 2,995 and then a 1,000.
595.
2,595 total.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay. Again, how
Right.
much?
So that's- I added
what was
that. And then how much do I add? You said 1,980?
No, this is for old man. He didn't get XP from last session, so his total is different.
Okay, cool. All right, no
Yeah.
more. I'm not messing with it anymore.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Nice.
All right. So
Numbers are hard.
after that, okay, Willow, I will add your new item to your inventory.
Yay.
All right. And let me tell you what it does. God dang it! Give me a second. Equipment. There we go. Okay. You gained a longbow. It is called Spiraling Radiance. It does an extra D8 of radiant damage on hit, and you have advantage on attack rolls against undead, and all radiant damage you do against undead with the bow is instantly maximized.
Nice.
Boy.
That would be very helpful against the Wendigos.
Oven, what you
Yeah.
got, and you and me are and I'm going to have to make this item in a bit. You essentially got a spell book that contains one spell of each level all the way up to level 9 that you can add to your spell book without the cost of copying.
What the fuck kind of wizard did that come from?
A really good one, apparently.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Isn't
you
that-
get a broken item. That's great.
I mean, I
Like-
can't actually cast the spells of high level until I get to high level, is the thing.
Yeah,
You're
it's
still
when you get to add that spell to instantly to your repertoire once you're able to cast it.
Hmm.
Okay,
Still really good.
and Cervantes, you essentially got 3 potions that when taken they will instantly bring a creature up to its max HP
Ooh.
and cure pretty much most ailments.
And of course, you have to chug the whole thing to make it work, right?
Yeah, the whole thing, and it takes a whole action to do. Well, no, it takes your entire turn to do.
Still really good.
But that's your item and your item alone.
3 potions of wow, this heals a lot.
Yeah, I have to add those custom items to your inventory.
3
Did I mi-
potions of he needs some milk.
Fuck you, Zan. 3 potions of he needs some milk. That's pretty weak. Okay, did I get everybody?
What do I have to roll? What skill do I have to roll to try and determine what the fuck happened to me?
Arcana.
Alright. Let me go see what my modifier is.
Finally adding the fucking
24.
loot I got from the first fucking adventure.
24. Tyrion essentially gave you a new feature, but you're not exactly sure what it is at this point.
Cool.
Oh my goodness, it's late.
I'll add it to your inventory soon, or your character sheet soon. Okay. Jovengard and Kiana both got fat stacks of cash.
Neat.
Jovengard was literally buried under his. Not quite literally. Do you guys want to...
better be consider sharing.
I wanted to say something, but at the same time, I didn't want to seem like I was greedy.
This will happen next session. Okay. So, do you guys want to see Tyrion's stats?
No?
Please.
Out of a kind of
What?
existential dread, I think I have to.
All right. So he's challenge rating 39.
Doing it out of morbid curiosity.
Well, that's a great way to start today, I think.
Can you explain what challenge rating is?
Tarask has a
you
challenge
can-
rating of 30.
Challenge
He's
rating
stronger.
is the recommended level if you have a party of 4 fighting it.
Okay, so Tyrion is more than a Tarask?
By
Yes, but
9.
yes, but a Tarask cannot be killed by conventional means because it has that Wolverine-like regeneration. Tyrion had nothing
And-
that could have killed it.
Plus, literally nothing but magic weapons can even do damage to it.
Not even fire?
No,
It's immune to fire.
completely immune to fire.
Oh.
And poison. And a lot of other things too.
It's
And anything that
basically
uses a magic weapon.
it's basically
anything
the
that can-
world's anger pointed at
There
You just
is-
got to hit it a lot.
Yeah, so those are part of his stats, and there is his actions and other stuff.
He actually has a higher armor class than a Tarask. And more. Yeah, he's just everything. He is worse than a Tarask.
Except
With
he's
the exception of lacking some features, he is by stat wise, he is worse than a Tarask.
But he gave us all this nice stuff.
Nice guy. We're stronger than Tarask, though.
Still counts as chaotic evil, I see.
Well, yeah,
Oh
he's a
no,
red
this is just the stat block for him. He's actually true neutral in terms of alignment.
I mean,
I mean,
being
Okay.
locked-
we could debate.
I mean, being locked up in an
Actual-
isolated hellscape might do something. What is all this?
Those are his.
We keep running into things that are fire immune. He is fire absorbent,
Yep.
You're good.
and
Yeah.
he's got the legendary actions too. Of course he does. Okay,
I'm just now looking in the meme channel. Really, Oven? Really, Casey?
Shiny.
I mean, he's not wrong. He posted the link to
wrong.
Shiny from Moana.
No, look at the one below it.
Eh?
that's Bandock in a nutshell.
It
yeah,
doesn't
I'm starting to
speak-
wonder what. I'm starting to wonder why I have command when literally everything I use it on doesn't speak my damn language.
Well, it's good on
And the one time I'd remember that drawback and try to get around it, it doesn't speak any language.
Well,
It's a-
maybe you should learn some languages is the lesson you should take away from this.
On the subject of shiny, at least
I
he
know
didn't
4
post-
languages, just none of them happen to be freaking dragon.
At least he didn't post Chip Skylark's hit shiny teeth.
I would have preferred it if he did, to be honest with you.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
So.
That song's a fucking bop. Yeah, I don't care what anybody.
It is. Yeah.
It's from that one Fairly Odd Parents. That's the one.
Yes.
I don't know what that is either.
Hold on, let me find the link.
Oh, you
It's an
poor,
old-
poor person.
And I'll show.
I'm older than pretty much all of you, I think.
Really? How old are you?
I'm 29, about to turn 30.
Yeah, you've got like a decade on most of us.
Yeah,
God, you're one foot in the
oldest man
grave.
Here. You are the oldest man here.
I'm the youngest here, guys. I'm 19.
You little twerp.
I am a little twerp.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
do you
trying-
think I?
He
Why
called
do you
it a twerp! I
Are
don't know
you
why I
also
find
going
that
to
so
try
funny.
to steal my Pikachu and then fly off in a balloon?
Wait, what?
That's
I
where
asked if he was gonna
that's
try
where
to
my head
steal
went
my-
to.
I asked if he was going to try to steal my Pikachu and fly. Please don't take my
See?
Pikachu. He's my only.
Team AEA is blasting off
Please don't
again.
take my Pikachu. I can't afford to pay the electricity bill without him.
I mean, they did that.
Oh, I
once.
can't find the app. I can't find the animation on YouTube.
Oh, Willow also.
Yes.
You feel something touch your shoulder and you freak out for a bit, and then it's Devlin on your shoulder.
I must be seeing things.
You are not. Who do you think's attuned to the Wishblade? Tyrion.
Yeah, that's a point. Well, that's quibbling. I'm not gonna.
He's alive! He's alive! He's alive! Oh, sorry. I'm so happy.
Tyrion is officially best dragon. No,
That said,
the contrary.
if he does
Oh, my
have and use the
baby!
Wishblade, couldn't he just wish himself out of the quote-unquote prison?
We're not ruining this touching moment with logic
I
right
think-
now.
No,
there was
you
Tiamat
can't.
behind that. I think God overrules Wish.
It is, and specifically Wish, beyond the dimensions of duplicating a spell lower than it, and doing certain other effects that it states. It literally says it's up to your DM whether or not it can go beyond the boundaries of the stuff described, and it is not able to for Tyrion.
That's a shame.
So we would have to pierce beyond the limitations of wish to rescue him.
Or you would have to force the god to undo the enchantment.
Well, looks like we're killing Tiamat.
Or use something that pretty much bypasses any kind of intervention, like a gate spell, which is also a 9th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
One way or another, we've got a long way to go before we can come back here and spring him.
Damn right.
I'm just gonna type this out because I'm not trying to bust everybody's eardrums again. Sorry.
Is the session over? Or...
Session is over.
So,
all right, I'm a cook.
You're gonna apologize for killing mine, though, now, right? Right?
Okay, Illyria, she walks up to fuck, I forgot his name. Oven.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm too occupied.
Wow.
Well,
How long have you guys been traveling?
well then.
What have you guys
I'm
done?
too occupied with my joy and being reunited with my familiar. Please just cut me some slack. Okay, so I bow very deeply and be like, I'm very sorry. And then she just goes back to cuddling.
Oven, you get
Devlin,
one whack with the stick against Illyria.
I'm not gonna do that. This thing is deadly. She skewered fucking Flump's brain with this thing. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'll just talk to the DM about this because I have a really good idea.
All right. So I'll be available until about 8 o'clock to talk to if you guys want to work out stuff. If you want to work out the spells, Casey. If Zan wants to work out the feature with me.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna stop the recording.
Cool.
3
All
hours. Not bad. Cool.
That was fun.
All
I
right.
do
wonder
you
if
guys like
old
it?
man is traumatized now. Nah, he's probably seen worse.
Yeah, we're from the Avengers Forum.
He's
Well,
probably seen worse.
I
Here's
think
the
you mean
thing.
the
Here's the
degenerate
thing.
form.
Next week is shopping.
No!
No! Fuck you!
Oh, next week is gonna be amazing.
Fuck you all. The town's destroyed. No shops.
Even
But
the
shopping
children?
and money and spending but
Fuck you.
shopping.
No.
Bye,
No.
everybody.
Bye.